The Digital Python Podcast, episode 296.
Hey, Chief, where's the pisser?
The Digital Python Podcast. Robot snakes with the laser eyes.
You got lube on your hand?
Shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
Tony. I didn't start this right.
Hell, my keyboard's
Hello,
so
everybody.
good.
Welcome to the Digital Python Podcast, episode 296.
Yeah, that's probably
Actually,
right.
yeah, because
yeah, that's
the
right,
last link you sent me
Sure.
was
95,
95 on
yeah.
it. So,
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Hello. Hello.
Howdy ho.
No, I got black shit on my hand.
Oh,
Well, I went to the car wash just a little bit ago, and I was going to pay with quarters, but the fucking thing, forgot how low the car was. Everything was super high. I was reaching way up to do it. I got tired of it. Just used ones. I don't want to get rid of quarters.
did the little girls scare the shit out of you when they start talking?
Oh, man. Yeah. Hi.
yeah, because that first part is just so
oh,
loud.
I haven't
It
been
sounds
through
like-
that one since
Oh
they
my God.
redone
It
it.
sounds like they're stuck in the machine.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like you pull up there and, you know, you see the selections, all that.
Yeah.
And it's not making a bit of noise. And you select, and then you put your card in and it says, hi! Like, really just sudden and loud.
if
Is this
you're
like a
putting-
recent change? Because, I mean,
no, it's
Okay,
like their
same one?
kids
Okay.
or something. It's the owner's
if you're putting
kid.
in a quarter at a time, it's like, please please add more money. Again, please add more money. And you're just like, shut the fuck up.
Please shut the fuck up.
Anyway.
now I do like on the manuals that you can swipe a card and get time. You know?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then if you need more time, just hit a button and it just
Oh, I
adds
haven't,
more
I haven't
time.
used,
really?
I haven't used those since they switched them.
That's nice. I don't have to worry about getting
They're sinking
change
some
and
money.
shit.
I haven't been there.
That's wrong.
They're sinking some money into it. I'm glad. I'm happy.
Yeah.
It's a nice thing to have.
Oh, well, yeah, it is. It's nice to
I
have
need
a
to
car
run my
wash
truck
there,
through there, but I swear every time I'm going to do that, we're going to take it out to my mom's and go down a gravel road the next day. So.
Yeah,
I can remember when we were younger when it wasn't even operational.
yeah.
We were using it was a school bus stop for us, and that's where we would gather. Is right
Oh,
there.
really?
Because we'd always walk over to the store in the morning and get stuff. But I can remember that car wash not even like
Yeah.
it had weeds in there. I mean,
Huh.
it wasn't being used.
So Dave Banna didn't build that.
No,
No.
That
it,
was their.
It was there, but he did buy it, and he's the one that painted
Redid
it,
it,
cleaned it
yeah.
up, and put a lot. He put a lot of money into
Yeah.
it too, I believe. So
Oh, yeah. Well, he's the one that built the automatic.
yes,
Yeah.
It used to be just be three
Yeah.
manual bays.
Yeah. Now he had the one in Petersburg too, the Devil Wash or whatever it was called. Now
Yeah.
did he?
Now it's like a garage, like a
yeah,
mechanics
it's like a
garage.
shop or
Where at?
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Down there in Petersburg.
Oh,
Pittsburgh.
On
outside
136
the edge,
when you're
on the edge
headed
of
out of town.
Yeah.
I actually fixed Shut the Fuck Up, Harriet, and where it's just Shut the Fuck Up.
Okay.
I can't find it. I thought I put it on here. I know I fixed it.
I don't want to get too far off from you washing your car.
Okay, there's more.
Yes.
You ready?
We are.
Well,
You ready for this
wait,
story?
Hold on to that thought for
Yeah.
a second though. Earlier, I heard somebody talking. I was in my living room. I thought it sounded like Harriet.
Yeah.
So I went over to the bay window, had my phone out, I was ready to videotape, and just whisper it, going, "Shut the fuck up, Harriet!" Like that. But I did, and it wasn't Harriet. It was
Somebody.
Danny, it was Danny over there talking
yeah.
to somebody. I didn't do it then. So, anyways, you're
So
putting your car
yeah,
through the
so
car
I was
wash.
starting to go forward, and go through, and it starts to spray the side of your car. I'm rolling my windows up, and I'm looking over at that one, and I'm hitting them both at the same time. So right when I start going through the spray, I look over, this window's stuck.
Oh.
And like, oh, fuck. so I put it down. Usually you put it down a little bit, and it comes back up, and it just kind of stuck there, and I kept pulling up on it, and I got a little bit of water inside the windshield.
This sounds like Indiana Jones
Yeah.
trying to get himself.
Yeah, then after that, I was all screwed up. I was like, okay, that was it.
Now is that
was
one of
my
those when you open the door? Is there a door or a window frame, or is it?
Yeah, it's got a
Is it okay?
start. Yeah. Oh, he meant the yes. Window frame screwed me up because it's a car, not some kind of house.
You know
It
what?
could
Why
be a
the fuck
house.
did I even sign up for this fucking job?
I don't know.
Right?
Get the fuck out of here.
No.
I thought you.
Oh yeah, fuck you, cocksuckers! I listened to the last one. you fucking pricks.
I thought you were doing like what do you do when you're in trouble? Public community service. I thought you were just doing community service. Company.
Yeah, we thought you went to Koala down in Florida.
Yeah.
Had your sniffing glue.
So, anyways,
again.
you did listen. Good.
Yeah,
good.
I listened. I knew you fucking guys were gonna talk
Well,
shit.
I took the stuff off at
If
the
it would
beginning
have been
before we
any
started
of us
recording.
gone, you'd have talked shit
Because it
with
wasn't
us,
that
so.
funny. Because I was like, yeah,
Well, see,
I took that off.
All right, honestly, you want
Didn't I?
You want to hear the truth?
That was right at the very beginning. You guys were just shit talking me.
All right, so
Yeah.
that was the second time we had done it because
Yeah.
I think Bill didn't get something happened.
Well, I recorded a little bit before,
Okay,
and then we started up again, I think.
okay. Well, either
Yeah.
way, you didn't get it, so we
Oh,
had
so
we
you're-
had to kind of remember what we were saying.
I got you.
Yeah.
We had to remember what trash.
So
we
the
talked
shit
about
talking
you.
wasn't authentic that I heard.
No,
No, it was well acted.
it was.
It was still from the heart.
Yeah.
We just wanted to see if you actually listened to it.
We rehearsed.
Obviously, you have.
Yeah, he came in. He came
passed
in
the
following
test.
Monday. He said, "Fuck you, Tony."
When
And I was like, "What? What did
lot of
I
times when
do? I forgot all about it."
A lot of times when I'm in the grader or something,
Oh, okay.
or I don't remember when I listened. If I was in the grader,
I
or
didn't know if it
something
was
that.
like first thing when he walked into work Monday morning. He was like, "Fuck."
No, it was probably
No,
that
it
evening.
was. It was.
It's like,
It was probably that evening.
technically, I'm your superior. I don't
Had to
think you
be.
should come
Come
in and
in
talk
and
to
say,
me
well, it
like
wasn't
that.
Monday 'cause I
First thing in the
wasn't there.
morning.
Maybe it was a Tuesday.
That's how you
rest
know
of
they're
them
friends when he comes in and goes,
Yeah.
"Fuck you."
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
I know.
Tuesday,
Yeah,
'cause I wasn't
he
there.
knows I like fucking with him like that. And
Oh, yeah.
I take him serious if he tells me to do something. I might tell him to go fuck himself, but I'll go.
You'll
do
still
it.
do it.
I think
This place is a fucking present. Go do it.
start doing.
Well, he had what was it? It was he had me go check some serial numbers or something like that. On
Oh,
some
the
equipment
trucks,
or whatever. And I was making sure I was saying it loud enough because he was over there out back smoking, and I'm like, Tony can go fuck himself if he wants this one, you know.
Yeah, I had him checking. We need to update our equipment list, and we got a bunch of new trucks that weren't on there. So, he always gets the job. He's the only one that'll fucking do it, actually. So
Really?
Or
Is
do
it
it.
that difficult?
I
no,
know. I
it's
just
just
Tedious?
I'll ask for some shit to do because I hate
he hates
riding
rain-
around
rain
on rainy
days.
days.
Yeah, I get it.
yeah. So usually I can count on him to go over and do a sign inventory, or like that. do
He
a
probably does a
Well,
good job too.
he does.
doesn't-
The thing
does a
about it
good job.
is when you have a slow day like that, it just drags and it's so miserable.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
and if you can try to stay busy, it just makes it go quicker. You know?
Yeah. Well, and like this week, I don't know what it is, but it's the driver's seat. There's something wrong with the driver's seat.
Yeah,
Because
but
that is
yeah.
where you start yawning. I get in the passenger seat, be totally fine. I could be on my phone.
Really?
Da, 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 da.
See, I'd be over there.
Oh, man. No, in the driver's seat, I'm just constantly, like every 5 minutes, just yawning. And oh my God, it's so
Well,
horrible.
After you've rode around the same roads for so many days, it's just
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I saw you guys did some patching on the roads I take home, whatever road that is. I don't even pay attention to the number. Not from Green.
Oh,
but
1125,
I turned
1100, yeah.
before Green Hill, coming from Lafayette.
Oh yeah, we were down on
Independence
that road too.
Green Hill Road,
Pretty good patching. Yeah.
1125.
1125 until you get
Yeah.
to 550, then it's 1100.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, either way.
Yeah. That's a
way.
rough fucking road.
It is.
In a
is.
dump truck.
Oh, my God.
it'd
It's
beat
rough
you
in my
to
car
death.
doing
Yeah.
60.
Yeah.
You go 60 on that road on the
yeah.
windy parts.
Not through the windy parts, no.
Fucking hauling ass.
Now, I will say I have pushed the limits to hear my tires squealing in those turns. I'm not going to lie. It's like a road course, man. You get past
Dirk in his fucking Indy car.
Well, you come up on that wider turn, that last curve to the right where they let the grass grow and they cut it. And there's a house over here off to the left. And you come around, the niches is on the left, and then you go right back into that real short
Yeah.
Oh,
jaunt.
yeah.
That to me, man, I'm like, all right, how fast can I get into this turn? And of course, I'm sitting there looking 3 steps ahead because I'm trying to make sure no cars are.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's not the
We're
curve. It's
gonna
not the
head
curve.
out
It's
that
the
way someday, and there's Dirk flipped over in the fucking ditch.
Yeah.
probably. But
He'll come home with a bicycle stuck to the front of his car. Well,
Yeah, right.
Well,
There's tons of people
people
ride
bicycle.
bikes.
Do,
And then-
like
do they
I have
bicycle
seen a
down
lot of
those
people-
curves?
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
thing-
That's their problem.
Yeah.
You know.
it's not.
I'm always
Yeah.
scared taking a dump truck, down that hill past niches because I'm like, I'm always going to meet a car or
tight.
something
It
that's
is.
too far
It
over,
is
you know.
tight. It's tight for a car and a
Yeah.
truck.
I'm always waiting to drop a wheel off into that ditch.
Every time I go that way with the semi, I'm like, I'm gonna drop this trailer off
Yeah.
in the ditch.
Well, when I used to plow that, I hated plowing that. I'd try and get over,
Yeah.
but man, I was going to grab a wheel
I
in
know.
that.
You should get a lower setting car next car you get and take them faster.
Yeah, there you go. Get a
Yeah.
manual or
No, but
some
that's
some with
what
some
I'm
paddle
saying.
Paddles,
shifters
yeah,
on
so
it.
you
You get
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
niches, then you got the house on the curve.
But like you said, he
And
put
it's
his
real
Indy
sharp
steering
curve.
wheel on it.
Yeah.
Can't go
hell yeah.
low because there's
Yeah.
fucking bumps. So you got to get right. I know this sounds awful, but you got to get right on the higher
Yeah.
and stay in your lane basically.
Well,
on that
we
curve.
can't repave it because then you drive even faster.
I think you put
that
some
one
banks
turn
in
by
it.
that house.
Bank it a little bit.
Yeah,
I think
put some bank in it.
The lower part of that, man, it is banked hard, and actually, it got a lot of hot mix put in it to try and build that up.
I was gonna say because you get over there and
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah, there was
Bumpy
always a
shit.
real shitty spot there. So we had some left over once. So I was like, we're gonna put it right there in that curve.
Yeah. Well, in the curve right before that,
That wasn't enough.
I'm always
so-
scared taking a dump truck because that tree is right there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know why. In my head, I think the headache rack is going to grab that every
I
time.
think it could if you got over there a little bit.
like I wish I had a whiteboard so I could draw the outline of that road and the way
Yeah.
it goes because
Yeah.
I've got it memorized. Like,
Yeah.
I swear to God, it's like a racetrack
Yeah.
through those sections. You know, it's
Only because you make it a racetrack.
Now, if you had
well,
the,
no, it's the fucking banking and the curves. There's
yeah,
you know after that curve,
Those
past the
blind
niches,
hills, though, the big,
Yeah,
tall blind hills.
those always scare me because I'm
Yeah.
always afraid somebody's trying to pull out of that
now
driveway.
you get down at the bottom of the hill and you kind of got that straight stretch through the trees before you make the next turn. I think if you didn't have those trees there, like if you're coming up towards the bridge by Buffalo Hill,
Yeah.
that'd be a cool one to go fast on because you could see if somebody's coming and really,
Oh, yeah.
because that's yeah.
So, you know where I'm talking about, past the niches, and you go back to the right,
Mm-hmm.
and then it kind of goes into a wider right, almost like a chicane on a racetrack.
Yeah.
Then you go left and go down the hill, like I think you're talking about. And it goes back to the right, and there's like, I don't know, is there a RV or something parked on the left there where
It's
you come out?
where that old loader's sitting.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's an old trailer.
Okay, because I saw
There
a
used
car
to be an old
parked
woman that lived there.
there. Well, I see a car parked there here the last couple of days.
Well, some of the families still.
Yeah.
Okay.
They still
I
Back
saw a
there.
Dodge truck there. I thought.
Because it
Yeah.
looks like they've been mowing it and stuff.
Yeah.
They've got property on up right across from
Once you get through all the curves, right across from where you go down to
Black Rock.
Black Rock.
Yeah.
Dad
Down
wanted
to
to
the
buy
river.
that.
Well, that
okay,
one
okay.
road, that 350, it goes down to the river. down
Dad
along
wanted to
the
buy
river.
that loader so bad when it was in West
yeah.
Lebanon.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I was like, Dad, we don't need this because it'd been right in the yard.
It's an old Huff.
Yeah, I don't know much about it, but I
It's
just
got
know.
a, it's got a blown head gasket.
Yeah, I figured something was fucked up on it. I
It's
was
a
like,
gas.
I don't want to work
It's a
on
gas.
it.
I think it's a gasoline engine.
After
Yeah.
that place where it goes into the S
My dad
curve,
used to have one
the real
just
quick
like it.
little
Did he?
S curve
Wow.
jaunt.
Semi.
Yeah.
That bridge I found, I know this sounds awful because of the way the bridge is and the road. I get in the left lane
Yeah.
going to that bridge, whether I'm going slow or fast, because that,
Are you talking when you're heading home?
yeah.
Yeah.
When
I
you
don't-
hit that, there's a hell of a lip.
I don't know
on
what's
that one
happened
side.
because they've ground that several times.
Yeah.
And it's
Is
like
the-
the road is lowered. It's settled
yeah,
again.
Yeah.
it's weird.
Right there at the bridge. Above
Uh-huh.
Because it's
That,
like
the east side is really
when
bad.
I'm approaching it, if I stay in my lane, it's bumpy as hell.
Yeah.
A hell of a bump. But then you come over here and it's not as terrible.
Yeah.
So, and that's the other thing. I've learned all the little bumps.
Yeah, we've milled that off several times. I think we mill it off, and I think the damn patching crew comes through and repatches it or something.
well, it's,
I swear. it's
Well,
all-
why is this getting so
Yeah.
low?
But Old 41 does the same
What
thing.
are they doing?
Everywhere there's a crack, they keep
Yeah.
heaving up. And
Yeah.
we've ground those off several times.
The ground
Can't be
moves
much
a lot,
blacktop
huh?
left there.
The ground moves a lot.
Oh, it
right?
does.
Yeah.
Freezing
You'd
and
be
thawing in
surprised.
the winter, and
well, on those
Yeah.
bridges, I mean, they're, I guess they're going to be moving a lot.
Yeah,
But
I mean, they're meant to move, but
right.
yeah. But I think the road's falling in.
Yeah.
Now I've got a serious question because I've never dealt with county roads and all that, but there's a couple of them that are on inclines, and when it rains, a lot of the gravel's out on the road. Is there anything you can possibly do to other than put a shit ton of tile along there to prevent that?
What do you mean, like at that bridge?
Like-
Well, yeah, like right there's that road right after
Buffalo
it.
Hill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We did tile the edge of that, put a
Yeah.
bunch of twos, and that helped it a lot.
I was going to say there's
did.
another road further down that comes.
Yeah,
on.
that one's a shitty one. It's on a bunch of shale. And that one they had
that's
to rebuild
always got
it.
gravel out, no
Yeah.
matter if it rains or not. It's just I think because of the momentum of the
Yeah.
traffic and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. I'm just asking.
there's not
I didn't
really a
know.
ditch or anything like that.
No
And
good, no real good place to put a ditch.
No, and you'd have to cut through all that shale, I think, in
There
order
is
to do
a
anything.
culvert at the bottom of Buffalo Hill that shoots across, but
On the west side of the road, west side of the hill.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big culvert there that takes the water. But
Excuse me.
mm-hmm.
Belched.
Belching.
Burpee.
Pardon me.
You got the burpees.
No, but you were talking about how rough that road is. I'm surprised my car's not rattled apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I mean, there's like several of those roads. Like you could take maybe a smoother route, but you're going to have a rough patch about anywhere you go.
The last podcast, I talked about the woman that was jogging on that road that I saw one day. She was really fit. I mean, just thin, really tan.
Is she okay now? Did you do anything? 'Cause I don't remember you saying anything about that.
No. It was
Had,
weird.
had to let some time pass.
because I guess I've just gotten so accustomed to seeing bicyclists on that
Yeah.
road. When I saw her jogging, I was in that wide turn before Nietzsche's, and I wasn't
Flying.
going fast. I
You're
wasn't
drifting
flying.
around the corners.
Yeah.
I just
Chirping, holding on to the pavement.
I just rubbed her with her left rear fender. That's all. But there's a house further back the other way, and it has that sign says "Look at life differently" and the
Yeah.
different stuff. So I don't know.
yeah.
They've
Yeah.
got like a bicycle,
Uh-huh.
and I found out they've got like a bike track back there for bicycles and stuff from some family member that rides bikes. Anyways, I saw her out there doing landscaping on her, so that must be her and her husband's
Oh, okay.
family's thing. So I think that's neat. That's one of those places you can't see from the road,
Yeah.
so you don't know what's back there. But
That's
they had
right. Before you go through the big hills.
yes,
Yeah.
going towards.
Next time,
Yeah.
just be like, walk on your fucking bike track. Stay on the road.
Well, they're at the top of a hill in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Stay on the fucking road.
Well, see, I always assumed that they were a part of like that bike course that they map out.
Oh,
maybe
yeah, I
maybe
don't
they're
know.
not. I don't know.
Oh, and it might be just a place too where they have parts for bikes.
Yeah.
So because they've got a
little
sign there
kit or
with the
something. Yeah.
wrenches and stuff on it with a bicycle.
Yeah.
So maybe they sell them.
They got a camera out there on that pole too.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, they can see me go by in a flash.
That's
No, I'm
right.
just kidding. Here comes that piece of shit Impala again.
I'd like spice.
I bet you hit those hills there by their place and probably feel your lunch coming up a little
Well,
bit.
I think is
Yeah.
it that hill? No, that's a different house. It's kind of right there. There's a patch area where either you guys had to redo a tile or something, and it's settled. So you hit it, and it just it's like right in the
Yeah.
valley of the hill. So you hit that, and it kind of bottoms out.
Oh, when you're
But,
coming,
yeah.
you go past the second house on the left, and you go down that next dip. There's a
Yeah.
There was I don't know. Things the road like got a big hole right there for some reason.
Well, I figured it was like a drain tile or something. So,
But those hills right there, that's where those three girls got killed.
well, you said that I can't see any paint. on
Well,
the
it
road.
used to be painted on
Oh,
the road.
okay,
I don't
okay.
know if it still is.
That's
Was
not
it-
why they call it the Sisters, is it?
Mhm.
That's why they call it that?
Yeah,
I just
those-
figured it was because of
Yeah, those
like-
three girls were all sisters, and they got hit right in there somewhere.
Oh,
Was it the
okay.
people that live in that house right there with the pond and everything?
Were they
See,
driving? or just
I
got
was
hit?
thinking that it was, and those people have moved on, and somebody else has bought that house.
Oh.
But I'm not positive.
Yeah.
Were they walking it on the road, or
No,
they were in a car?
they were on like a UTV.
Oh,
All three of them were in it, and they shouldn't have even been on the road. But
oh,
they shouldn't have been driving because they were young,
yeah.
not old enough to actually
Oh,
be
could you
driving.
imagine that flying down that road?
Yeah,
That's a
Kill
bad
a bunch
thing.
of kids.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right there in those hills, or
I think that's where right there in those hills where it happened.
Hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, it was a bad deal.
How long ago was that?
Probably
before
I'm
I
gonna
started there.
say 8 to 10 years ago now, probably.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably been longer than that. Well, you said 8 to 10.
8
so
to
it's
10
probably more,
years.
probably more than 10 then.
Yeah, it might have
'Cause
been.
I don't think it happened while I was there.
Might have been. I know they weren't very old,
Wow.
like 11, 10,
Yeah.
13, something like that.
All right.
But they were
Couldn't
all
have.
they were all sisters.
Well, I seen they'll paint that on those hills.
Mm-hmm.
It said like
Three
meet the sisters or
sisters
something.
or something like
yeah.
that, yeah.
I just figured it's because there's kind of like 3 fucking hills there.
No.
So
Well, that makes-
that's what I thought it
that-
was. So.
That's the story I was told. Those three sisters got killed right there.
I thought
On
maybe
that
they were
UTV.
like, it's like a warning to Andy Dufresne.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't they call the sisters?
Yeah.
Or were they called something else?
They were the sisters.
No, there
Yeah.
was the sisters.
See, yeah,
You're
go watch
right.
out. They're
Yeah, you're right on
callback.
point
yeah,
there, Bill.
yeah. Because you can fight the good fight, but sisters will get you in the end. They always do.
And that was the day Andy learned.
Sometimes I got the better of him. The book was a lot more graphic than
yeah.
the movie.
He had to wear a towel in his underwear. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't read the book. I
Yeah.
should have.
That's one of the few books I've read in my life. I didn't read very many, but
Oh, Andy.
So, Bill, you got new taillights too.
Yeah.
You got all fancy.
Yeah, I'm pretty fancy. Yeah.
On your car.
Yeah,
You took to
gonna.
the car wash.
I got that new exhaust system. I just got to get somebody to put it on. My brother says he wants to, but I don't want to mess with him. It's so hot.
Right. Well, I don't blame you.
It's a dual
sounds like a
exhaust.
fall job.
Yeah, it's a dual exhaust system, but those cars have that too. Mm-hmm. I just imagine it might need a couple more spots for hangers.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah. Just punch a hole through the floorboard and
I know. I know. Dirkey's exhaust job's perfect on it.
The wiring I did.
Yeah.
How many winters ago
Did
now?
you run
Two?
it through
Still
the
holding up?
hangers?
Huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you run it through the hangers when
I
you
can't
did that?
remember. I think
Because the
I just-
hangers are still on there.
I think I can't remember if I did or not. That's
You did a hell of a job. I came back here with a dragon. It fell up around where
that's
Max. It fell off where Max lives up there.
What kind of wire did you use?
just tie wire.
Damn.
But he used a secret. He
I doubled
wound
it
them
up.
together.
I doubled it up and then put it in the drill and twisted it.
Oh, that's how I learned that. That's a good idea.
yeah.
We do it all the time on scaffold.
Yeah.
So
I've seen it done. I've never done it. I almost did that the other day because it was my pergola, in
Oh,
that
yeah,
windstorm.
yeah.
It blew over and bent the goddamn legs, and that one leg's just barely hanging on.
Really.
The welds are all broken and everything, and it ripped the bracket out that kind of helps.
I
hold it
couldn't
steady.
believe the damage.
I know.
But anyways,
I know, it's
yeah,
bullshit,
The
but-
pergola was all.
Hell, it ripped my goddamn gutter off my house.
No
and everything.
shit.
Yeah, well, it ripped the downspout off.
This is from the wind this week?
Yeah, from when we had that little storm the other day.
That just missed us.
We had that wind right before the
Yeah.
rain. It was about 10 o'clock in the morning, I think, something like that. And, I come home for lunch and all my shit's laying out in the driveway. And the pergola's all fucking folded up.
No
I'm
kidding.
like,
Well,
so I set it back up and I try to bend it back, and try to fix it. So
Is a pergola
I was
a table?
I was putting a
It's
piece of
the-
wire across that the other night, and I thought, I put that in a drill and twist it, but it wouldn't do it. The wire was too thick.
oh,
It wasn't
okay.
like
were you
tiny
using
wire.
like 9 wire?
Yeah, it was pretty. I don't
Okay.
know, but it was pretty heavy.
Okay.
Is a
Well, I've
pergola
got some
a
of
table?
the other
No,
furniture
it's
if you
like
need
the
it.
canopy type thing.
like
that's
the
got-
one. It's not fully enclosed. It's got
Slats that are
Oh, okay.
open and
Basically,
Yeah.
it's what's in his backyard or in his driveway there by the back.
I don't
door.
look
Bill
at people's
doesn't come.
backyards.
Bill doesn't. He's never probably pulled in the fucking driveway.
I have
Years.
once or twice. Yeah,
I was going to say in
Yeah.
years.
and you're
It's been there for years, but
Your
But
girlfriend was like, "Get out of here."
He'll more than happy to drive up to the fire pit in my backyard.
right, yeah, just drive right through the fucking yard.
I do. Well, say he's walking. Say he's walking.
Yeah. We were sitting there that night when you came over there. I was like, he's gonna drive right through your fucking yard.
Yep.
Not like it's gonna hurt.
No, it's the hell. I don't care.
excuse
I
me.
figured you didn't care. You know,
But
get off my yard. Just have this.
that's the problem. I'm at that fine line
know
of
people
being
do
that guy.
that.
Hell, I'm about ready to tell Marty to quit cutting through here. Just kidding.
Gonna have a dirt path.
Get out of my yard, you son of a bitch.
I just
Well-
had this aerated
Like on
or whatever people do.
It seems like
Give him
on
some spiky shoes. Tell him to walk a different path every
You're
time.
good.
Oh God! When Jill was a kid, her dad was embarrassing the shit out of them.
Yeah.
He put some cut off jean shorts on and fucking straw hat, and he had some boards that he had screwed to his shoes that had a bunch of nails in it. And he's out there stomping around the yard. I guess Jill and her sister was yelling at him, telling him get back inside there.
Get out of the house.
He was
Gee.
embarrassing them.
I don't know why she's turned out the way she has.
I know, right?
It's starting to make sense now.
Yeah.
Those random errant texts that we get on Messenger
yeah.
or whatever when we never hear from you.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. She
Yeah,
did that.
if you get a text from Toby, you got to look at it pretty closely. Is that Toby or is that Jill?
Right.
Because he don't hardly ever text.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Did you hear the bad news today? Aerosmith is done.
What?
They're done.
They're done,
He
huh?
can't. He's not recovering from the voice thing.
Oh, really?
What happened to his voice?
he strained it last year when they started the tour.
They canceled
3 or 4 shows, or 2 or 3 shows.
Yeah, they canceled a bunch of
always sounded
concerts.
strained, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It must sound like now.
well, we had bought tickets for the tour.
Right.
Well, they postponed it, and then they came out and said it was canceled, and they're probably never going to record again or anything like that. So,
Well, I mean, you can only do it so many years, especially screaming like that.
I know it, and it's not like those guys were good on their bodies when they're younger.
Right.
So.
Oh no.
How old do you
Drugs,
think
alcohol.
that guy is now?
Steven Tyler?
Steven Tyler? God, he's got to be
70?
close.
Yeah.
If not, I think he's
He's been out there screaming for 50 years.
All right.
Girlfriend's probably 30.
Probably.
Oh, yeah. If
76 years old.
76.
I know his
and-
daughter was beautiful.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings girl.
Alicia.
Oh,
yeah.
Alicia? Liv
Tyler.
Tyler. Yeah, she was hot in
It's
Lord
weird
of
how
the Rings.
pretty she was coming from him.
Well, it was her mom was a supermodel.
Mostly mom.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
99% the mother.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like a fucking pirate.
She is
Yeah.
so lucky she didn't get those huge big lips.
Oh yeah. Well, she's got some lips.
She's got some, but
it's a
not like
fine-
his.
It's a fine balance.
She didn't
Yes.
get the ones on top.
Hey, the ones downstairs may look that way.
yeah.
You open that up and just fucking big old lips just smiling at you. You never know.
Oh, so she was the one that was on Armageddon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I
forgot about that.
Armageddon and
She was in a
Lord
lot
of the
movies for a
Rings.
while.
So he sang the
She was in
song that
Empire
his daughter's
Records.
making out with Ben Affleck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that made it fucking weird.
I wonder
Yeah.
if
Well, didn't
That was
they
part of
didn't
How you think he got on the soundtrack?
Yeah.
wasn't that one of those things where he didn't find out about her till down the road?
I think so.
something
I
like
think
that.
she kept him secret for a long, kept her a
it-
secret a long time.
Because it was with BB. I can't think of her last name, but that's her mom.
B.B. King,
No, she
the old jazz,
No, it was
black jazz
BJB.
singer, man.
BEBE. I think was her name. BB.
BJ.
I guess I could
Baby,
ask this smartphone.
Baby.
baby,
Baby King.
baby, hello, baby.
I'm pretty sure B.B. King's an old jazz.
Wasn't there a show
Buell.
called that? Bebe's Kids or something like that?
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
it?
yeah,
Or
yeah.
a cartoon
Wasn't
or something?
It,
What
wasn't
was
it
it?
Eddie Murphy's claymation show?
No,
No, that was the.
it was It was Russell something who was a really good
Simmons.
comedian. No, I don't think it was
Well,
that
that's
guy.
what's-
But he was supposed. They were supposed to make a movie with him in it, and he died. So
Yeah.
they just made the cartoon.
It was
I think
Bernie
that's-
Mac, was it?
It was based on other comedian. Are you gonna look it up?
I don't know. I just remember some people saying Bebe's Kids.
Baby's
Bye Bye His Kids was a good movie.
Baby's Kids is a 1992 American adult animated comedy film produced by Hyperion Studios. Hold on. For Paramount Pictures, directed by Bruce Smith, is a routine stand-up routine created by comedian Robin Harris. Harris died 2 years prior to the film's release.
Robin Harris.
In the film, he is voiced by Faison Love.
Oh, good old Faison.
In his acting debut as the first animated film to feature an entirely African-American main cast, it co-stars Vanessa Bell Calloway, Marquise Houston, Nell Carter, and Tone Loc.
Oh, Tone Loc was the baby. There's a little baby in it. It's Tone Loc.
Yeah, it was a movie,
Yeah.
evidently. I was thinking it was a series.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe
What
they
was
made
the
it a
name
series
of the
later.
Eddie Murphy claymation show that was on like Fox or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
know.
think that existed.
It was the last name of the family. It was the
it was like something Browns or something, wasn't it?
yeah.
Maybe.
I didn't even know they had a Eddie Murphy claymation. Blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
The PJs.
The PJs. Okay, that's
EJ.
When was that?
I
on?
remember that.
1999.
Well, what people don't realize is claymation takes a while
it was almost like
because you got to move them, take a picture. Move
Almost
'em,
like the
take a
California
picture,
Raisins type.
Move 'em,
Yeah.
claymation.
Yes.
That's
Move
the
'em,
way
take
it
a
was.
picture. Move them, take a picture. That's claymation.
Yeah.
Nobody knew.
I didn't know.
It would probably be better to animate claymation somehow.
Kind of like South Park with construction paper.
Yeah, I mean,
Now-
originally it's not anymore.
Oh, no, it's not anymore.
They use a computer.
Well, they did that after like the second season, didn't they?
I think so. I know the first one the first one they did all by hand. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ.
So you'd say it was a hand job?
Yeah, they did a hand job.
No, I'm just kidding, Bill. So, like on Beetlejuice, they said on the new one, that they were gonna. What do they call it? Like stop motion or stop? What?
Stop
What is
motion.
that?
Is that like kind of what they did in Hidden Tiger, whatever that fucking movie was, where
Right.
they were flying through the air and they'd kind of like stop?
I always thought
I don't
stop
know.
motion was like you have something right here,
And then
you move it over a little bit,
So,
and then move it over. Take a picture. Move
so
it
it's
over.
like kind of like how they do with the
claymation, but
claymation.
solids.
I got you.
More like it's like
It's like not CGI, but
robot chicken. You know how they used to do all that with the
Oh yeah,
little toys?
yeah.
They take it.
Oh,
do
okay.
animations.
I watch those on
Yeah,
TikTok.
I know
all
what you're
the time.
talking about.
every
I
one
think
of them
that's
has
what
at
it
least
is.
one or
I
two
mean,
good ones.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
It's like-
yeah.
because I heard they're going to do that.
Yeah,
on
because there'll be like
the
4 or
new
5
Beetlejuice.
together, and
Really?
Yeah, they're wanting it to be kind of like how the original was. So they're going to do stop motion on the new Beetlejuice.
It must have
movie.
been. On
So
a
maybe
lot
it's
of the dead
it's
people.
the revolutions per film, kind of how fast it captures it.
I don't know. I mean,
I
I
don't
figured
know
it has
how
to
it
have
works.
that Tim Burton feel, and I think that's
Oh,
how
yeah.
a lot of his are. So.
well, all
Well-
those Corpse's Bride and all
Yeah.
those shows
they really didn't
like
have
that. and-
computers to
Well,
do that.
the thing
stuff
was
then.
though,
I don't
on the
think.
original Beetlejuice, there were those moments
I always
where it was
think,
like
like-
you could tell it was
might have been cheaper.
animated of
Yeah,
some sort,
Yeah.
yeah,
but it was kind of, it wasn't smooth. Mm-hmm. It had like a roughness to it, and
Right.
movements and everything.
what's that?
On Beetlejuice, when they do like
Yeah.
where he's the, when you hit the bell and it dings at the
Right.
fair, when he turns into that and he has the
Circus
hammer-
type thing.
Yeah.
Or when the sand monster worm
sand
or whatever
monster, right.
come
That
out,
was-
it's like kind of jumpy-ish.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that roughness
Yeah.
to it, almost like it was almost like
It's almost like the
cartoon
frame
animated.
rate is fucked up, or it's just you know what I mean. It's yeah.
Yeah, you can tell.
I think that was his
like
way to
watching
keep
it.
it like a comic bookish
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, it's robot chicken is stop motion.
Okay.
Imagine doing that all day. Put them over here. Take a picture. Move it. Take a picture.
Well, the thing
Move it,
is
take a
how you
picture.
choreograph.
We got a 1 minute scene after 45 minutes.
Well, it's like how long was I mean, like I think of like Rudolph,
Oh,
the old
yeah.
Rudolph
Oh yeah.
and the
yeah.
Oh my
Frost
god!
Year Without
I mean,
Santa Claus.
yeah, I mean those were all old claymations
The
or
Miser.
whatever, anyway.
Was that the one with the Miser Brothers? The Year Without a Santa Claus.
It
yeah,
might have
it
been,
was.
might have been.
Yeah.
They probably didn't do a lot of really good mouth matching. If you watch them over,
Well, it's
Yeah.
just like puppets, when they're
Yeah.
moving their mouth. I've seen so many dub Sesame Street with Bert and Ernie and all this, and,
The
and Big
casino-
Bird in the ground.
Yeah.
the
Oscar the
casino Bert and Ernie
Oh.
is one of the funniest things.
Yeah, it is.
Have you seen that,
you've
Tony?
Seen that, haven't you?
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure.
Oh my god!
Maybe, but I don't know.
It's a scene where Joe Pesci gets in Robert De Niro's face, and he's like, "If you want to make a play on me, you Jew motherfucker, you want to make a play on me?" And yeah,
I think I have. Yeah.
Oh my god!
I might have seen that.
I'll break your fucking head. I don't know if he says that or not, but
Well, everybody has an Elmo doll now, or a Kermit the Frog, and like what was that one?
And by the way, that is a great movie.
Oh, Casino. I love those.
Yeah.
If you've not seen it,
Can't watch it on television though. You
No.
gotta watch it on the.
Sharon Stone did a hell of a job in that movie.
Oh,
I
she
think.
did.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I've seen Casino.
it's
You ever
pretty
seen
good.
Casino?
Oh, it's fucking.
I'm not
very
sure.
long
Isn't
movie.
it? I was gonna say, isn't it like 3 hours?
Yeah, it's long.
I like Joe Pesci.
But it's great,
Yeah,
and it gets dark.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
would say the last.
Oh yeah, Joe Pesci's a fucking psychopath in that movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny. In most of their scenes together, and at most movies that they're in
Yeah.
together, Joe Pesci's always the one that's more worked up than him. He's
Oh, I
like, I
know.
know, but goddamn it, we can't do this way.
I know.
yeah. Now you seen Gone Fishing?
Yeah.
That's probably the most relaxed he is in a movie.
I never
Joe
seen
Yeah.
that.
Pesci.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Joe Pesci and Danny Glover. Yeah.
Oh,
Willie Nelson's in it too.
It ended up being a murder or something.
Well, they're going
What
after
was
a
it?
murderer.
Yeah.
Murderer.
We're here to solve a
It's been a long time
And he
since
has
I've seen
this
it.
old cuda, and they're just planning
Yeah.
on going fishing,
Yep.
and they somehow get roped in the middle of this.
I need to
Yeah.
check that out because
It's an old
It's
movie.
pretty good.
Yeah.
that came,
it's
came
pretty
out
good.
in the late '90s, didn't it?
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Late '90s, maybe early 2000s.
I was watching that movie with the Saturday Night Live guy, or the TV show you told me about.
Which one?
The one that was banging Kim Kardashian.
Oh yeah.
And I watched it.
I didn't go back to it after I watched that first episode.
Oh, you never watched it anymore?
No, I
watched one and there was Riff Raff in it.
Okay.
No, not Riff Raff. Dirk Nasty.
Dirk
Nasty. You know who Dirk Nasty is. Yes, you do. You know who Dirk Nasty is.
No, I don't.
He's part of Three Loco.
I know who Riff Raff is.
I know who.
I don't know
I know who
Three
Riff
Loco.
Raff was. but
I only do Four Loco, Bill.
Yeah. Okay.
I
you
really don't know.
Riff Raff. I've showed you Riff Raff.
I know
before.
Riff Raff.
I know who it is.
I mean, I've showed you Dirt Nasty before. He used to be on. Used to be an MTV guy. Anyway, he was on this episode, and he did fine, but the episode was so dumb. I was like, "Whip."
You're done with that?
It was neat seeing Joe Pesci because he's the grandpa or whatever.
Yeah. Well, like I said right out of the gate, that first episode, I laughed so hard at that.
When he,
Yeah, I don't want to give it away.
Is this a new show?
it was on Peacock.
It started like last year, I think, or year before. Maybe.
What was it called?
We're doing a terrible job because I don't remember that guy's Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson.
Oh,
He was in a show on Peacock
yeah.
with Joe Pesci,
Okay.
And who was the mom? I can't remember. The mom
Sopranos mom lady,
was.
Okay.
That's right.
Eddie Falco.
Edie Falco.
Edie Falco.
Yep.
Yeah, she's a good mom. Takes things in stride quite well. And I always like how stupid they make her. You ever watch him? Oh, there was so many they make her sister look so stupid,
Oh,
or
really?
make his sister
Really?
like she's just normal, but in the flashback, she's just like staring at the wall.
Kind of like a Meg
Yeah.
thing with the Family Guy.
Did they talk about his dad dying in 9/11 on the first one?
I can't remember.
His
Might
dad
have.
actually died. His dad was a
Yeah.
firefighter, and he died in 9/11.
That Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a great one about Pete Davidson being a little kid at his dad's brother's wedding, and the dad and his brother were all coked out and everything, and they're driving around with Pete in the back of the car trying to do something, and it was just a big clusterfuck. And finally, they got there for the wedding, and yeah,
So is this like him having flashbacks and it's showing?
it's just like it's him talking about like his normal like day to day life.
Yeah.
But he does talk about flashback, like, kid stuff
Yeah.
and all that. But it's mostly day to day. It's mostly just him kind of being a piece of shit.
All
Okay.
I gotta say is the first episode right out of the gate, I was laughing my ass
Yeah,
off.
the first 10 minutes, there's a part on it it involves VR and porn. And
Oh yeah. Oh. Well, I think did they have like an advertisement? Is that how they kind of advertise that?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see
I
any
can't remember.
advertising.
Okay.
But
Hang
there's
on, I
things
can't-
things involved, and it's just you need to find it on your own to really appreciate it.
Speaking of VR, Jake ended up getting one for his birthday,
Yeah.
and so I ended up downloading this game where you're flying an airplane.
Yeah.
Man, that will make you feel a little woozy.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
It's fun though.
Oh yeah.
It's fun.
Bupkis is the name of it.
Bupkis. Yeah.
That's the show.
Yeah.
Bupkis.
Did you end up watching Young Rock?
I watched up till season 2, maybe half of it, but I lost I was watching it on YouTube TV, I think, and I canceled YouTube TV
Oh, okay.
because it got so expensive. It went up
Yeah.
like $75 a month.
It's on Peacock or Paramount. Maybe Paramount.
Was that a peacock?
Was that your phone?
Somebody have a
Oh,
peacock
I
in-
thought it was like.
Does it make a peacock noise every time you talk about a peacock?
Peacock.
That's a good show. I liked it.
Yeah, I think it's on either Peacock or Paramount. But
Which one was it?
Young Rock.
The
Oh yeah, I never
about
watched
being
it. I
It's
never-
kind of
talks about
cool
being a
because
kid.
I mean, it's like some of the people they have portraying some of the like Andre or or even like Stone Cold or something like that. It's pretty cool seeing them because they do find people that look similar.
pretty close.
The Iron Sheik was
Yes.
spot on.
Yes.
And it showed him like next to like a 68 Camaro or something. And they're talking about fans. And he was like, fuck them or something like that. I can't remember what like, I'm the Iron Sheik. Fuck them.
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's a good show.
He
I mean,
still
it's
pops up on Twitter every once in a while. It's
Yeah.
kind of
He passed away.
Did he?
Yeah, but
Okay,
he
that's
might
probably
still
why I
have
haven't
people-
seen. That's probably why I haven't
Yeah.
seen him for a while.
Well, I just seen who's
He's
that one
dead.
guy that interviews all these wrestlers all the time. I can't think of his name. I've got him on Facebook, but he
It
was
isn't Hannibal, is it?
no.
Okay.
He's just like a younger, maybe thinner guy. I don't
Is he
know.
British?
No, he's not British. He almost reminds me of the guy that plays like the Superman.
Oh,
I don't know what his name is, but anyways, he had, I don't know if he was having Undertaker on there. He interviews all those guys. Like he's got Goldberg on this last one. I've been seeing little bits. That's kind of interesting listening to him interview about Bret Hart and shit like that. But he was talking about Iron Sheik, and was he the one that had the clubs?
yeah, he would do the Persian clubs.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think he was trying to say those things weighed 120 pounds, and they ended up only weighing 90
Yeah, they
or
didn't
something.
wear it,
but
yeah.
yeah, whoever it was, he was like, I don't know if he was thinking he was showing off, and they grabbed the clubs and knew how to get them up and, start using them or something. And I guess he was really impressed, with whoever this was. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't Hulk Hogan. Let's see if I can find it.
It's probably fucking Honky Tonk Man or some stupid
Probably.
shit. Here, let me show you how to do that.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time.
What do you, have you got your Rey Mysterio skin yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's for a girl.
Huh?
It's for a girl. Maybe there's another one farther down.
Rey Mysterio, you can get Rey Mysterio.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Oh, you have to buy it?
It's in the store for like $2,800. It's like a package.
20. No.
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 If he had red, white, and blue outfit on with
If
his
it was like,
luchador mask on.
if it was Mick Foley or somebody, I would.
Well, that other one, is it Dusty Rhodes' kid?
Yeah. Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes,
Yeah.
is that who that is?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw the thing for that one.
So
I don't know much about him.
His
I don't either.
he has an older brother that wrestled too.
Gold
didn't-
Dust.
Gold Dust. That's
Yeah.
right.
See,
I think they have different moms.
I was gonna say because Gold Dust seems like he's much older than
Yeah.
this guy.
Yeah.
But
I remember Cody Rhodes wrestling.
He's been in it for a
You
while,
remember watching him wrestle?
but he kind of
No, he's like in his 20s, I think.
No,
No, he's not that
Cody,
young.
Cody Rhodes?
I think he
Yeah,
was wrestling
I've
for a
seen him
while, and then
wrestle.
he kind of laid off for a little
Oh,
while,
really?
and then I think
Then
he
he came
went
back on
to
with
it.
that.
Yeah, he
AEW
wrestled there
or
for a
whatever.
while.
Wasn't
Hell, I was still watching it when he wrestled.
Sure you're not thinking of Gold Dust?
No, it was Cody Rhodes.
and the room gets
Airplane.
He's 39 years old.
Cody Rhodes is.
Yeah.
We're not getting younger, Bill.
I just thought he was younger now.
God, you're stupid.
Just because I'm not up to date on wrestling. You're so
Redheaded,
Every fucking week. But we can't.
redheaded retard.
We sit here and badger him and call him stupid, but we can't operate any of the shit to edit this show.
39
No, I
years
just don't
old.
want to.
Born in 85. He is a lot older than I thought. You could
Like
do
we're
this.
fucking liars.
You could do this shit on your best day.
Probably not.
Stupid.
He's on the AEW now, though, isn't he? Isn't that newer wrestling
he
series
was,
that's on
and he
TNT?
jumped over to WWF.
Oh, he
and
has
stuff like
now,
that.
huh?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I don't have cable anymore.
I don't
so-
even know what wrestling federations are left now.
Well, they're having SummerSlam as we speak, I think, in Cleveland.
There's
I did see a thing for that the other day.
There's so much amazing news that's been going on in
Do you know?
WWF
Do you
now.
know Pat McAfee
I didn't
works
even
for
know
WWE?
WWF
Yeah.
was still a
Announced
thing.
And he's
Yeah.
even got you can get downloadable content of Pat McAfee to wrestle with in the WWE, whatever it is, 2000. I don't know what it's called now. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, Mark Henry. It was Mark Henry that grabbed the Iron Sheik's clubs.
Oh, well, Mark Henry was like a
Yeah.
strong man. He could
Yeah.
probably
Oh,
do
yeah.
that with
Yeah, he was
He was
talking
a
about
freaking
it.
monster.
Yeah, but yeah,
I
it's
used
that
to like
Chris
watching him wrestle.
Van Vliet.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Chris Van
Mark
Vliet.
Henry.
He's
Okay,
the one
the-
that interviews him all the time on
Yeah.
Facebook. Yeah, I like listening to him.
They kicked Vince McMahon out as chairman,
Right.
but he had some kind of leverage and came back in to sell the stock.
Always.
But it's almost as good as the wrestling things. So he got they after they sold everything, they kicked him out again. He's probably like a multi-billionaire now. There's stuff that came up with a lady telling the stuff that was done to her, and Vince McMahon had to pay out like hundreds of thousands of dollars for hush money for these, like to sign a non-compete or whatever it is, where you can't say anything.
Oh, you mean
So
not
this-
a non-compete,
Yeah.
a non-disclosure?
Yeah. So this one girl that he was screwing, it was him, another
I think you told this. story.
another guy was
Well, Brock
screwing her,
Lesnar kind of was involved in
and
some
Brock
of that.
Lesnar was probably screwing her.
Yeah.
And another, like his trainer was screwing her. But one time they were both, him and his trainer were both screwing her, and Vince McMahon must have been like, well, I'm out. He got up. He takes his shit on her face.
Really?
While the other guy's fucking her.
Jesus Christ. Sick fucks.
See, that's what I'm saying when I talk about people that have wealth like that.
And that would be like a protein shit. You know, like all that additives and all that.
The everyday things that we think would be great that we could be able to do. People have had wealth for a while, done all that shit. And
Yeah.
It's fucking boring.
But I mean,
So they always want to do something that's a challenge. So if you got a chance to do something like
Yeah,
that,
you're like, you have a...
but not that I'm looking to shit on somebody's face, but
I mean, Vince can't get by with that, but you wonder how much Ric Flair did.
Ric Flair has done some stuff. I don't know if he would shit on a woman's
Well, I wouldn't
face.
think so. He had a little bit more class, I think, than that. But
I don't know. Closed doors,
I don't
man.
even know why anybody would want to watch that.
first of all, second of all,
Oh, I'm not watching it.
for many
He just
things,
did it.
this is not something I thought we'd be talking about tonight. Was shitting on somebody's
Well,
face.
I-
You never know where this fucking shit
I've
show
wanted
is
to
going
talk
to
about
go.
this so long. I guess the stuff he did to her was like mind
like
control, like
dying to get
manipulation, all kinds of shit. But she was getting paid well, also.
Oh, well,
So
yeah.
she could have left, but she was making. He made her like an executive, but she really didn't have to do anything. But she took a lot of shit.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
funny it came
Cody
up because I seen
Rhodes'
it.
first match was on WWE in 07.
It's funny that came up because I seen a
He
video
wrestled
of
Randy
Chris
Orton.
Pratt. I don't know if it was like Parks and Rec or something like
I'm
that.
just saying, he's
And
been
a girl
around a
was,
long time.
I haven't watched past 2000.
Right.
Wanting to go to the next step, and she wanted him to shit on her. And he's
What
like,
was it?
"You want me to poop on you?" I don't know. I don't know if it was like Parks and Rec or what, but it had Chris Pratt, and it was this girl. She was like in love with him, and she wanted to like,
I mean, if you really like somebody, just shit on them.
yeah, that's what she wanted. She wanted him to do that.
Yeah,
he's like,
do it.
"You
Shit
want
on
me
her."
to do that?"
I've not understood that or the peeing
No.
on thing
No.
or anything like that.
No.
That's out of the realm of my shit, but I don't get it.
No,
I don't
either.
know what it is, but like I said, people pay for freaky shit all the time.
yeah. I guess there's different fetishes.
I've tried talking my wife into doing fans only or only fans, whatever it is, just feet.
Yeah.
Just take pictures of your feet because there's people out there that love feet.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you do it?
My feet are fucking disgusting.
Well, people might
don't
pay
care.
it.
No.
So are mine. God. I don't even
Hey,
know.
I could show the old Webbies.
Yeah, you got the old webs.
I'm not going to
The
say
old
the
TJ
guy's
feet.
name. He's.
The old TJ feet.
I'm not. Gonna,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say
Yeah.
the guy's name, but he's married and everything. But he was painting his toenails and selling his feet pics as a woman.
That's
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I guess it's a decent job, but it's a little bit of work.
Is it?
Yeah, like
You
the.
gotta constantly change the.
I mean,
Well, you
hey,
gotta like talk to
You could
gotta
sit there and-
exchange with the people buying it and all that.
I'm missing some toenails.
hey, if the feet pay good, I'll take pictures of my wiener
Yeah.
and put it on there.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I don't have to show them who I am.
Your wiener?
Wait,
Yeah.
Nobody's paying for
hold
those.
on.
Nobody's paying for the
feet
wiener
pay-
shot.
If the
Okay.
feet pay good, I'll take a picture of my wiener
And put it on there. Yeah.
Unless you get in like some kind of community, like a
Went straight from innocent to bad boy right
certain gay
there.
community, you might be able to.
Hey, money talks,
I was
man.
gonna say he's a whore. He's a whore. Openly a whore.
Well, we need to find something that makes money because this fucking podcast sure as fuck don't do dick.
I'm pretty sure we went in the hole on this one.
There was
Yeah.
there was a Tom Green episode where he had his friend that was kind of heavy. He had him get in the shower and put like a domination mask and stuff on him, do all kinds of stuff. He sold it to the gay community. He sold the pictures, and it was like the guy was on vacation or something. So he came back and he was like, "So I heard you sold all those pictures of me," and he's like, "I can't have you do that. I'm in a corporation. I have a businessman. I can't." So they went back and got him. That one guy was like, "This is a good seller right here."
Name your price.
Shit on a woman. Been waiting to talk about that.
Bill looks like he's just came out of therapy and he's just relieved
I
to have it
know.
off his chest.
Well, listening to like Jim Cornette talk and stuff that knew Vince McMahon back in the 90s before he got older, he seemed like, I mean, he was always intense and psychopath, but he wasn't like violently intense.
Like now.
And I think as he got older, he got on the juice really bad.
Well, yeah, because he had to
And now
keep
he's
up.
like, because I guess they were telling stories about him like wrestling the wrestlers and stuff. Like
Oh yeah,
horse-
he's a big guy.
horsing
I mean,
around
you
with
know.
him and stuff. And Jim Cornette was like, "That's not the Vince McMahon I knew."
Right.
He's like, he kind of kept his distance and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you look at him in the 80s and 90s, he wasn't that big of a guy. I
No.
mean, he had some build to him. But,
Yeah.
But yeah, he's still probably jacked. He's probably 80.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And,
God.
Made billions.
Yep.
yeah.
And where do you think it would be if they didn't have Hulk Hogan?
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hawk was a big deal.
Oh, my God. He started. He helped start it all.
But when he went to WCW, Vince was already looking to replace him
Yeah.
because he's always looking to the future.
Well, yeah. The guy, I mean, he wasn't getting younger.
And I remember when everybody said Hulk Hogan was like, when he went to WCW and when he came back and wrestled The Rock and it was a great match, everybody's like, he's too old to wrestle and everything. I saw an image of him and he was fucking jacked.
Yeah.
He might have been 50 or something, but he was in great shape.
You know, it's amazing though. You'll see some of those documentaries, with him, and it's like he almost acts fucking crippled.
Yeah. His back.
But it's like then he'll go in the ring or something, for like a show and he'll act just fine.
It's the
It's called
adrenaline.
steroids.
Jesus.
And the adrenaline too.
Yeah. Adrenaline,
'Cause you're so
steroid
excited, having
shots.
fun.
I mean, it's no different than NFL players. You see them walking down the street, they can't hardly walk. Come game day, they're all fucking juiced up because that trainer's done pumped them up and got them all pumped full of shit, and they're ready to go.
You guys seen that video with Hulk where he's getting ready to get the chair? He's going to get ready to get hit by the chair, and he hurries up, turns around, grabs the blade, cuts his
Cuts
forehead.
his forehead.
No.
Just that way you can bleed and stuff.
But they do.
Fuck that.
They keep.
They used to do that
keep the
shit.
blades in their wrists, and sometimes the referees hold them for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all just a big show.
Like I
No.
said,
I'm not saying they're not athletes, but it's a big show.
No, it's as real as UFC.
No.
because, I mean, think about it. Wrestling's been around for years.
Are you saying the endings are choreographed?
I didn't say that.
This podcast is
I
over.
watched a guy. I watched a guy on UFC the other day get his leg snapped into like a piece of celery. It was bad.
That's hard to watch.
And he did it to himself. He kicked the guy, and he ended up kicking that guy right in the leg accidentally, and his
Snapped.
fucking shin just went,
Was
just
it,
snapped.
Was it Anderson
I
Silva
was
that
like,
time he kicked that
I'm
dude?
not sure.
Was it like a lean black guy?
And no, these guys were not black.
I watched that, man. Anderson
Quit
Silva
being
was
racist.
just flew around.
Has anybody kept up on the professional pillow fighting on the Ocho?
Huh.
ESPN? No, I don't know what. But there is professional pillow fighting out
Jesus Christ.
Really?
there. Yeah,
I knew they had like slap competitions,
yeah, they have those.
and
Oh, those are so dumb.
I never really
God.
got into it.
Why the fuck would you want to stand there and just get fucking slapped like that?
But to prove
Jesus.
you're stronger than the other guy, Tony.
Idiocracy is coming true.
Oh, absolutely.
Dude.
I mean, remember
dude.
that was like just. No, I didn't see
Do you remember the South Park episode where
All right,
Julie
wait.
Heather Swanson?
No.
They don't watch.
I didn't really get to watch South
yeah.
Park when I was a kid.
No,
No,
it was,
not
it was
like
recently.
recently. Like in the last
Nah,
5
I don't
years.
get to watch it now.
Let's come back with it.
Okay,
All right, we'll
Take
be
a little
back.
break. and We'll
Come.
come back with it.
back
Yeah.
with it.
Sure.
Stop the recording.
Long-legged Larry was a frog at the pond. Jump so high, might miss him while he gone. Jump over anything, even King Kong. Jumpin' Jack Flash was his favorite song. Now once upon a time there was a
And we're back.
He apparently does a lot of different impressions. He's got one for Scott Hall. He's got one for The Rock.
It's not like they're dead on, but they're just good enough.
Yeah.
I love impressionists, though. I love when they have one on Bob and Tom or something.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. One of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Well, what's his name?
Wish TJ was better at impressions. He's got like one.
Do you like one?
You know?
Kind of like Jason Statham.
Yeah. Oh,
Speaking of-
what?
Speaking of Jason Statham, have you watched The Beekeeper?
The Beekeeper? I haven't seen it
I
yet.
heard it's really, really good.
Huh.
So
What is that on Netflix?
I think it was on Paramount or something.
Is it
Or
Paramount?
Peacock.
I need to
I'm not-
cancel Netflix
maybe-
again.
No?
I don't use
Maybe
it.
no, it's Amazon. I think it's on Amazon.
Is it?
Yeah, because Kelly watched it a couple weeks ago, and I told her, I said, I want to see that, and
It's an action show, right?
she watched it without.
Yeah.
She watched it
it
without.
sounds like my father-in-law was saying he would compare it to like John Wick,
Okay.
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like how his character kind of is.
Okay.
So
But a lot of his movies, he's real serious like that. Like
Yeah.
the Transporter
He's like, I'm Tyson
movies.
Tyson.
He was serious, and The Mechanic. That was a good show.
I'm a mechanic, I is.
See, I never.
You never watched The Mechanic?
I haven't.
I know, you don't
I
watch- you don't watch movies.
anymore. I don't know why. Deadpool's out, and I haven't went to see it.
Man,
Is it over at the Devon?
I have no idea.
No, Twister was back over there, I think.
Oh,
for
the new Twister?
Third weekend.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
the mechanic, do
Yeah,
you
it
fix
didn't
cars?
look very good.
No.
Well, I was thinking it was performing better than like Deadpool and all that.
Or did the
Deadpool's
mechanic
breaking
on the
records.
mechanic? Did he? Well, we
it?
can't talk over other people.
For some reason, I mean,
I don't know about what.
It's a rule. It's a rule I'm going to enforce.
Just watch it and find
Yes.
out.
What isn't it?
What's this?
Is the mechanic? Does he work on cars?
Not really.
Oh
no.
Yes,
Oh, you
but
need
no.
a new tie rod. You do. Jason Statham.
He's a gynecologist.
Nearsighted.
He's lost a 10 millimeter wrench and he can't find it.
Sir,
Gonna have to go in with the camera.
sir, I keep finding tools in my wife's vagina.
I jabbed my
Because
penis.
I'm the mechanic.
I jabbed my penis hole on a Phillips screwdriver the other night.
Ow. God.
Why?
damn.
Why was there a screwdriver down there? I don't know. I'm the mechanic.
Good thing she wasn't a carpenter with a razor knife.
Yeah, no shit.
So I was going to bring up. We all ought to come up with an idea
yeah.
for a TV show at some point.
A TV
And then,
show.
then we
Flat.
make like a backstory or whatever, and we discuss it on here.
Oh, that'd be a good idea.
But anyways, the mechanic
show.
would be this guy that's just a mechanic, but everybody keeps throwing him in the wrong fucking job positions from
Right.
town to town, and he travels.
Assassin.
Yeah. Well, like he's an actual car mechanic, but they fucking keep putting him as a doctor or
Right.
fucking this because he's trying to hide from something or some weird backstory, kind of like the Incredible Hulk.
It's almost like a total. What? No, what was the one where the guy went through time all the time?
Quantum Leap, yeah.
Quantum Leap.
Except for this is kind of like more like the Incredible Hulk, where he travels from town to town.
Scotabacula.
Like
Was that
after
his
he's
name?
botched whatever or saved whatever in that job position
Did you guys watch any of the newer one?
of
What
Quantum
we were
Leap?
just talking about.
They
Yeah.
make a new one.
Yeah.
Oh,
which one?
Yeah. Quantum Leap.
No,
They made a newer one.
no. Oh,
And he
no.
actually makes a guest appearance a couple times.
Does he?
Yeah.
he's like, help! I'm trapped in purgatory.
I remember
I'm
seeing
dying.
something about that, but I
Yeah.
never did.
Maybe they
go
could have done
and
an
watch
episode
it.
where they actually pull him out.
Well, that's they might have. I didn't watch them all, but
Yeah.
they were actually pretty good. But
I see. That always disappointed me. The ending to that show.
Quantum Leap, yeah,
Yes.
because he never got home.
No, because he went home, but when he was a kid, time,
Right.
so he could save his brother or
I
something.
think this was
wasn't
before Toby was born.
it? It was, but it was.
He's over there thinking they're talking about Big Trouble in Little China again.
Yeah, Quantum Leap actually was a show. My mom actually liked it.
I love
And
that
loved-
show.
and
I
watched
used to watch it all the
too.
time.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
Did you ever? You never watched any of their? Look it up. It'll be cheesy now because the technology.
Well,
and
yeah, I
special
mean,
effects.
A lot of
but-
TV
But-
shows back then were cheesy.
It's kind of got the MacGyver feel.
Yeah,
that kind of TV.
Do you know the
but-
premise of it? Don't you?
Nope.
So, Scott Bakula was this doctor,
Watch the newer ones. How about that?
professor,
I mean,
and
it sounded like they go back in time or something.
well, basically what it is,
And he got bit by a spider.
they
And when
they
somebody
figure
makes
out
him
time
mad, he just
travel.
turns green.
But the way it works is it's not like Back to the Future time travel. It's basically you leap into somebody's body. So when you look in the mirror, you see that person, but you see Scott Bakula on the screen all the
And
time.
he goes, "Oh boy."
Yeah, every time he
Yeah.
figures out the situation he's in, because it's just like in the middle of something.
Yeah, because he comes in on it. He knows nothing about this
Yeah.
person. He knows nothing about what happened. So he's got to pretty much solve the thing and figure out how to
Yeah.
fix it.
So what's his name with Ziggy? What was his name? Sam. No, Sam was the
No.
doctor.
Yeah. Shit, I don't know.
I can't remember.
on
It's been
one,
a while. Anyways,
like-
he was like a hologram. He was a hologram from his current time.
Right.
He couldn't be there with him physically, but he could hologram and he would talk to him. And he had this computer in his hand that he called Ziggy. And Ziggy basically would give the information of where he's at, what's going on, and what he's got to correct to move on. Because that's basically what it was. Come in, fix whatever was wronged at that time.
And basically, he keeps leaping, trying to get out of this.
And some of them are
travel
really dark.
thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that one he popped in and he was It was Baby Hitler, and he was like the daytime nanny. And right before he jumped, you just saw him with a hammer standing over to fix that.
We're not doing the movie thing yet.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm just sitting here picturing Scott Bakula with a big hammer going, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Because it was always very lighthearted, like, oh boy.
Yeah.
And because that's what would happen at the end of one episode, you'd see him start leaping once he did what he needed to do, and it would light up.
Yeah, it was back when actual sitcoms were, you know, or whatever you want to call it.
It was kind of a dramedy.
Dramedy, yeah.
There was a TV show, and I don't know what it was called. Fuck, hopefully that's not what I watched, but
Hopefully it's not.
they were
God, he's so young.
shut the fuck up, Tony. There was it's like
We're
this
so
agency
old.
or something. They're from the future, and they're coming back in time to try and fix, I think, the world from ending or something, you know. But when they come back, they go into other people's bodies. It's
Okay.
pretty much people that were dying when they came back.
Okay.
So it's like that person is gone, but they are now in their body or something like
I
that.
got you.
I don't remember what it was called though.
That's kind of
Yeah.
along the same premise.
Yeah, because most of the things were so long ago before their time. Because I think, weren't they supposed to be like in 21 something type year? I can't
Something
remember.
like that, yeah.
But yeah, but that sounds very similar.
I don't
Yeah.
know what it was called, but I watched a season or two of that, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm over this dog shit. So
Sounds cool.
Well, don't watch Quantum Leap then.
No, not the original.
okay.
At least.
I'm wondering if Toby just isn't a pessimist.
Well, to be
It
fair,
seems it not
we have
enjoy a
let
lot of
him
quality.
astray down the wrong road a couple
Yeah, I don't
times
trust
with
you
our
guys'
movie
choices.
selections.
Have we?
I mean,
I
big,
don't know what you're talking about.
Big China.
Now, you guys were onto something with the vampire show.
Yeah,
I do
that's
like
pretty
that.
good.
Oh, that is
I do
funny.
like
That's
that.
hilarious.
But
and that was all TJ.
Yeah.
Honestly, turning us onto it. So we have to give credit to where credit's due.
I started watching that from the very beginning, and then I was like, I don't know what happened. We started watching something else, and I just kind of lost touch with it. And then you guys were, it was 3 seasons later, you guys are all into it, and I was like, man, I need to go back and watch that.
Yeah,
I
I've
guess.
watched them all.
Yeah, I have too. I can watch them all.
The
Colin
next one's
Robinson?
the last season, right?
Huh?
Next one's last
I think
season.
so,
Yes.
from the way I understood it.
Have you ever shit on a show because we told you to watch it? You came in and you just shit all over it because we told you to watch it.
Because you told me
Yeah,
to
not
watch
because
it?
you didn't like it.
No.
I did that with the peanut butter falcon?
What?
That had the Down syndrome guy that wanted to be a wrestler. And it was
I never watched
it was
that.
actually Kobe that told me to watch it. Kobe Slinker. Mm-hmm. I got confused and thought it was Toby that told me to watch it.
I
And
remember.
I shit all over that movie.
Yeah, I
and I was
remember.
saying
Something
Toby
about
the whole
that.
time.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad movie.
No, I'm the
I
one.
never
that,
watched it.
I'm the one that turned you on to Lamageddon.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
never watched that fucking piece of shit, but
The
I thought
first
it looked like
half of
something
it
you
was pretty
watched.
good.
It
It wasn't the greatest movie.
You know, I will have to say, I came to a hard truth that night when we watched Big Trouble in Little China. That when you're a kid,
Yeah, keep in mind we were children.
Oh, absolutely.
when you're a kid, things are so much better to you than what they are when you're an adult.
Oh, yeah. That
When
shows
you have
dog
more-
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that shows dog shit. It's got to be one of the worst movies Kurt Russell ever made.
Yeah.
I mean, it really does.
Yeah. I
Plus
thought it was so much
monsters
better than what it
and
was.
Things on TV were different.
Oh, yeah.
So
I mean, you know, they were doing the best they could
we
at the
had
time.
Muppets. So if you have a monster that looks kind of like a Muppet, we
Yeah.
were okay with
We're like, oh, that's scary.
yeah, that looks like a bad Muppet.
right.
Or like when they do the special effects where the people are flipping through the air.
Right.
Unlike
glowing eyes.
Unlike the nightmare fuel Dark Crystal that I watched when I was a little kid.
Oh, yeah.
Did you go to the movie theater to
The
see
Dark
it?
Crystal?
No.
Oh, you should have
You
been
ever
at the
watched the
movie
Dark Crystal?
theater.
I remember watching it in the living room. And
Or Labyrinth? Do you ever watch
Labyrinth was fun. Labyrinth was,
think
was more
so.
fun.
Yeah, it was.
did that have
Dark-
David Bowie or something?
Yes,
Like that?
had David
I just
Bowie
watched
in
that
it.
again a while back.
He was like the Dark Prince. Or
Yeah, he
something.
was one that had her captured in the
Right,
labyrinth.
right,
and she
right.
See, when I was a kid, I would usually come in and Dad would have a Western on. That was usually all was playing. Or it would be something with Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Sure.
So you were raised by the
sometimes
best
a
people.
Steven Seagal
Right.
or something, you know,
Yeah.
but it was
Yeah.
like,
So that's the stuff
Oh
we
yeah,
watch.
Hard to Kill.
yeah. I mean,
Those are
I don't
good
know. It
movies.
was,
I got a shit ton of those old movies upstairs.
You know, I liked watching Steven Seagal's movies back then, but
I didn't mind
fucking
them.
can't stand that guy now.
Yeah, he's such a douchebag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got heavier.
And I think
saw
it's
some recent-
he grew out of
His
now.
fucking
Now he really does know a lot of that shit.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But when you see those videos of him just going up and he just like these
Doing
guys
it.
are just flipping and he just barely touches them. It's
Yeah.
like,
Right,
shut
right.
Shut up.
Well, and I think that's part of the real karate or taekwondo part of it when they're in matches and stuff like that. I mean, it all
Yeah.
looks
All
so
I know,
fake.
If I see him, I'm gonna take him out. So I know.
I see that old
Or
fucker.
break his fucking arm,
Yeah.
like he did in all those movies,
Kick him right in the face.
breaking people's arms and
But it was funny because you had, in
the
my
karate
eyes,
pants
of the
on.
hierarchy
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna wear my camo
pants.
of our
I'll wear my
80s,
There you go.
90s
flag pants.
Yeah,
action heroes, I go Stallone because he was kind of the original with Rocky,
Mm-hmm.
and then Schwarzenegger because they were just neck to neck.
Yeah.
One would put out a movie, the other would put out a movie, and they were just. Then it got to be where you had Bruce Willis
yeah.
and Eddie Murphy a little bit with Beverly Hills
Jason
Cop.
Statham.
That was before his
That
time.
was quite later. Yeah,
Oh,
But then you had like the lower tier action heroes, which I put Jean-Claude Van Damme.
at first he
And-
was on top.
Jean
Yeah.
Claude was kind of
Yeah,
on top
he
in the
was.
beginning.
He had
there.
At the beginning,
Yeah.
but I
He
guess
had
he was.
a-
Especially
And
with
Bloodsport.
Seagal.
I guess he was a
Bloodsport, yeah,
dickhead.
Bloodsport was an awesome movie.
See, I never.
I
That
still
was-
watch
you
a
never
couple
watched
Seagal
Bloodsport?
movies.
I think I
But-
probably have. I watched it with you probably.
Yeah,
Have you guys? Oh, what are you saying?
Oh, go ahead.
Have you guys seen the best of the best or the best around or?
Yeah, the old 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't it have Van Damme in it?
I think so.
Okay.
yeah, probably.
Because I think
The
the one that
hillbilly
one of his
guy
first
that-
movies. Or,
What was?
that was a good.
Remember
seen
the
good back then.
Universal Soldier movies he was in?
I've
Yeah.
never seen those.
The second one I think had Goldberg in it.
Oh.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
direct-
I
direct to
like the
video.
first one, but the second one it just didn't do nothing for me.
Yeah.
I didn't care for it.
Why did they get
don't
away
think I
from
ever
giant
watched
guys? in
You ever
action
watch
movies?
Universal Soldier?
I don't think I did. I
I
never
like
cared.
him.
I never
Yeah, they
got
were
into
good.
Van Damme, and I never got into
I remember when I was a
Seagal.
little kid
Van Damme.
and he went to that strip
Van
club.
Damme
That's
was
why I really
Granny.
like that
Sorry,
one.
man. I say that all the time.
Like, hi.
Boobies.
I remember watching Total Recall and Lady with the Three Tits
Yeah.
when I was young,
yeah.
and that was weird.
Yeah. Huh.
yeah.
Looked like fun. Looked like a good time.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to look at like guys that were like Jim from The Office. He was playing whatever that show was.
If.
No. Well, he's got that, but he's had some
Tom
series.
is a Tom Clancy show.
Tom
right?
Clancy.
Oh, yeah.
He was playing
Yeah.
Jack.
I tried watching that and it started out so slow.
Tom Clancy. That's one that Harrison Ford did the movies back in the 90s with.
Yeah, you
right?
can't forget about Indy.
I think.
Well,
Ben,
yeah, but I'm just on
Ben
Indiana
Affleck
Jones.
did too. I think.
Huh?
I think Ben Affleck did too.
Yeah.
Have you watched the
Really?
last Indiana Jones
Oh yeah.
movie?
Yeah.
Had to-
We were in the theater together.
Oh,
right?
okay.
No, I went to the drive-in movies and watched
Oh, you
it.
did.
Oh, cool.
What movie was it? Oh, what movie
What
was it?
was
We
that?
were Ghostbusters, the newest
Frozen
Ghostbusters?
Is that
Empire?
the last one?
I think that
I'm in
might
the
be-
middle of watching that.
Are you?
Yes, I tried to start it the other night. Okay, so I started watching that movie, and she just would not shut up, and she just kept talking and talking and talking. And I'm like, "We're trying to watch a movie. I asked you if you wanted to watch this movie, and she's talked through the whole fucking thing." So I had to fucking just shut it off. I was just like, "Okay, I'm going to play with Bill." Fuck it, I'm going to shoot people. I'm enraged right now. I need to kill people.
And it's a rage that you can't let out.
So the next morning, I turn it back on by myself, and
Nobody's awake.
I
in the
finally
house.
got to close to where I shut it off the night before, but I knew more about the movie this time because she would.
Yeah, I know.
So anyway, so I come home for lunch, and she wasn't in the kitchen. I thought, well, I'm gonna turn that back on. I'll watch a little more of it. Here she comes. Fucking start talking. Shut the fuck up. I've been trying to watch that movie for 3 fucking days, and I cannot get a watch because every time I turn it on, she It's like she can't shut the fuck up.
I can hook the TV back up, and you can come over here and sit in solitude. And if anybody calls me asking where you're at, I'm like, I'm
just going to go to the living room, say I'm going to play Warzone, or going to
put
play
your
a game.
headphones on and stream
just,
it through your PlayStation.
Just sit there and watch it on the TV.
Do you have a
there.
TV in your garage?
I do, but it's not.
Hooked up to stuff. Okay.
No, it's not hooked up to the house. So.
I know there's times where that's why I don't watch new stuff anymore, because I used to get so frustrated because I'd start watching something new and the kid baby needs a diaper, baby needs food, baby needs bath.
You're like, fucking feed it, shut it the fuck up, shut it the fuck up.
Then she'd get.
Is it tomorrow trash day?
Then when she was on, I get home and all she wants to do is talk to somebody. Like she has been home all day and seen nobody.
Right, that's all she does, talk all fucking day long.
Anyhow,
I haven't got through the movie yet.
It's all right. I think it was all pieced together quickly.
Yeah,
I know it wasn't quickly.
No,
but
really,
the storyline.
Yeah,
I liked it. I mean, a lot of
I
people
think it's
shit on
pretty
it.
good
I
so
liked
far.
it
because I mean, it's like I don't know. I think they don't like it because it's like it veers a little too far away from the original shit. It's like they can't just keep redoing
the
shit.
same
I
original
liked
shit.
it. I liked it. I just thought the final battle and all that was awful early, like sudden. It seemed like it was sudden.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't that and I guess it's true, Ghostbusters. If you go back and watch the original with Stay Puft, it's probably not that long of a stretch in the movie.
Right.
But I just felt like, and I don't want to give anything
Felt
away.
like it was rushed.
Where they had the
build
big
up to it.
Yeah, they build up to it, and then it's just over fairly quick, is what I thought. It could have went on for another 15, 20 minutes.
Well, thanks for ruining the movie. I guess I don't need to watch it now. No.
Do you like my comment today about that? I still haven't watched that yet either. I need to go back and watch that. What TJ shared.
We've got spoiled by really good miniseries.
Oh, the Warren County thing this morning.
Yeah.
That was like early.
Yeah. Well, I don't have service very well up there anyway.
Yeah.
Well, especially when I'm at my desk.
No, I'm just saying when he sent it.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty early.
So I can't.
Like what?
Like on my lunch break.
I seen it. Yeah, fuck that.
I watched it.
No, I did watch it. Yeah.
I will watch it because I still would like to know.
I was hoping there would be a lot more to it.
Yeah, well, and then I went and got on Wikipedia because I thought, is this motherfucker just reading everything off Wikipedia about Warren County? And I thought, that might be where he got most of the information.
Well, I'd like to go down there to the museum.
Yeah.
Or wherever it is, whatever they call it now.
Yeah.
The historical
museum.
Yeah, but when is it open? I don't know.
I see.
It's it's all volunteers, I think.
Is it like one weekend a month?
Something like that. It's only open every once in a while. Yeah.
See, I was kind of thinking, well, maybe it'd be open when they had their little downtown thing.
Yeah.
Oh, the other day, yeah.
When
Somebody
they had
was talking about that here a while back. Are they going to move that to somewhere else?
Oh, I don't know.
I was thinking somebody said they was going to move it or it was going to close, or I don't know.
I seen they were selling a lot of the history books. Not,
really?
Well, like the books of Warren County.
Yeah.
They had those like.
I have a couple of them.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I think Russ has one.
Yeah, I have one.
It's really neat to look through, though,
Yeah.
and see the streets and see the buildings, and especially with the horse and carriages.
I bought books when they had the 100 and some year for the courthouse.
Yeah, I got that one. It's like kind of big square and it's fairly thin.
Yeah. Oh, more pictures
Yeah,
and stuff
I've
in
got
it.
that
Yeah,
one.
I have that one too.
Yeah.
And then there's a green Warren County history book, but they were selling them during, like I say, I don't know if it was 100 year for the courthouse or something.
Probably.
Yeah. So I bought one.
Speaking of the street fair thing, I thought there was a ton of people down there, really, compared to last year.
Yeah.
Of course, they were, trying to give school supplies
Free shit. Yeah.
away. So
You say free, everybody shows up.
well,
Was it 240 book bags?
is that how many it was?
Yeah, I think it's something like
I
that.
know we had received for her office 200 1.5-inch binders. And you know how heavy those fuckers are?
Oh, yeah. When there's that many of them.
Well, the box was about as long as this and about as wide as this fucking table for one box. There's 3 of them. And I picked them up and carried them out here. It took me fucking 2 different steps to move them.
You do it like a hard ass, like you did with that TV. I had that one time. That big old picture tube TV you picked up and is gray.
truck. I don't know.
Okay, because you're like, I can get it. And by the time you got to the truck, you're like, Jesus Christ, that thing's heavy.
Oh man,
Yeah.
There was one we picked up on the side of the road one day. Me and Ian, we thought, this won't be bad. I went to go pick it up, and it's like, fuck, I'm going to need help. Both me and Ian struggled to get that thing in the back
Those
of the
old
truck.
TVs were heavy.
We weighed that thing, and it was like 200 pounds.
Did you come help me load that one in my garage?
No,
Yeah.
I did.
I helped
The
you
flat-
dump it
the-
off.
Out the county.
Yeah.
I helped you.
Yeah,
I helped
okay.
you load it into the truck
Okay, that's what it was. That motherfucker.
because you took it in the next day.
You guys, you helped when I put that great big one up in the loft, though, right? Didn't you? Didn't
I
you
helped
guys help
either
me?
getting it
Yeah,
down or
we-
getting it up there. I
I
don't
think we
remember
helped.
that big, huge projection TV.
Yeah, that's one. I think. I'm trying to remember because I know we I think we
Holy shit,
took it
those
up
TVs were
there.
heavy.
That one we just unloaded a while back. You guys both helped me with. You talk about a pain in the ass getting that thing up on the bench. That was a bitch by myself. Yeah, we took it out there in the Ranger, didn't we?
Yeah.
Dropped it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can remember when we graduated, got out of the house, and I had my apartment, and I had this Zenith tube TV. It was like 27 inch. It was
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
I mean, it really seemed big.
That was big then. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a big TV.
And it was one that Mom had gotten me from Circle H. So you know she paid way more money than she should have. For it.
God, and you think how much those things were back then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane how
Yeah.
cheap
So-
they are now.
$1,200.
But moving
27
that
inch.
thing, that damn tube. I mean, it wasn't as heavy as most, but still, it had a lot of weight.
They're front heavy too.
Yes.
Yeah. The big
So
glass tube.
you'd have to hug it. So you
Yeah.
grab underneath the back and and just be holding on to it, hoping
Yeah.
it doesn't slip down.
slip out of your hands. Yeah.
The motion was squat a little bit, rest it on your legs, and then get another bite on it. And
I bought that one. We just got rid of. You guys helped me just get rid of it not too long ago. I bought that when I first started renting that house over there. My stepmom, she called me. She said, "Hey, you come to Attica." She said, "They got a TV for sale over here." She said, "I think it'd be perfect for your house." I'm like, "Okay." So I went over there. And I fucking didn't give shit for it. That was a great TV. But it's so outdated
A lot of
anymore.
them
You
still
can't
work.
hook nothing to it.
That's the
you
messed
know?
up thing.
You just can't hook anything to those older TVs.
probably a year before we sold the house in Brownsburg, and moved, we had her mom's old, I think it was a Magnavox tube TV. It was a little newer. It was probably
Yeah.
90s, early 90s.
Right.
But it still worked.
Yeah.
And this guy, he paid us $25 for it.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I buy tube TVs and refurbish them and everything else.
I've still got a couple small ones, like little 13-inch
Yeah.
ones. But
Yeah.
fuck, I don't ever
If I had
use
a
them.
lot of land and a catapult,
Yeah. 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 I need to take it out to Bill's and just shoot the shit out of it with my gun.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's something going on behind out in the woods. So somebody has a shed back there now.
Fuck them.
In your woods?
Not my woods.
Oh.
I just own behind the barn.
Oh, okay.
But the other people's woods, there's a shed back there.
Oh.
That's okay.
Is that their wanking
It'll be
shed or
fine.
what?
I think so.
Okay.
Hear a lot of funny noises coming out of
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of,
It's a lot of like, it's a lot of like,
Don't
You
ever
like
do
that,
again.
bitch? No.
it's a lot of like,
Don't ever do that again.
grunts,
don't ever do that again.
grunts and squishy sounds.
Uh-huh.
You can tell they're trying to be quiet.
Sounds like somebody stirring a big pot of mac and cheese.
And usually,
But really fast.
Yeah.
Well, at
yeah.
first it's slow.
First it's slow, then it
Then it
speeds
goes really
up.
fast, then they must
yeah.
be done. They must either.
and then
Yeah.
then there's some.
They're probably just
sadness.
washing clothes or
Yeah,
something
but
back
There's some
there.
sadness because then you hear them crying.
Well, somebody's crying.
So did you get dunked much at the little street fair?
They kind of had you back there behind everything, and I didn't even see you when I first walked by.
So the problem is that's where they had it last year. But
Yeah.
the floral van was sitting there,
yeah,
and it was sitting up taller, so
Right.
you couldn't see from down the street until you
Right.
were right there.
well, I kept looking. I'm walking down the street. I'm like, where
Yeah.
the fuck is Dirk at? He's supposed to be down here.
Yeah,
And that's why I bring Louis with me. I thought he could throw the ball at you.
he did
So-
a pretty good job.
Yeah, he did. He hit it twice, and it never went off.
Well,
but-
and that I was the first one in the dunk tank. So
Yeah.
what happened was I was supposed to be there 4 to 4:30, and I was. But what was also happening at the same time was the backpack giveaway. So everybody was
Right.
in line for it. So
They
I
were
didn't-
all on the other side
I didn't
of the
have
street.
a crowd. Not that would have made a difference, but
because most of that was on the other side of the
yes.
street. So
and up the street.
I don't know why they just didn't have you like at the end of the street where the fire truck was down there, like
Yeah.
right in the middle of the street.
Yeah,
who cares?
I don't know.
I mean, the thing's on fucking wheels, isn't it?
Yeah.
So-
but like I said, that's where they had it sitting last year.
Yeah.
So
it was an awful location.
I know.
Well, I think
work on it,
Listen up, people.
TJ was rather upset. He did not. I don't think he realized that you were going to be in a dunk tank.
Oh. Well, there's always
Yeah, they
maybe
don't
next
really
year.
tell us.
We should have.
Well,
all
I went
shared
down
it was
there
shared on
together.
Facebook.
Yeah, I went down. I spent my money. I got
TJ
it.
doesn't have Facebook.
That's why I said that.
On what's Facebook? I mean, on what group?
On my page.
On his page, on his-
Why doesn't it show up on my stuff?
I don't know.
Or do you have me banned from there?
No, I don't know.
Probably because you changed your fucking name again.
Just,
I
that's
think-
the first time in almost a year.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while since we've had a name change
Yeah,
for
Mom-
William.
I think it was. I haven't been posting much, but see.
Okay.
Let me see. I was tagged in this one, I think.
Oh, you're tagged in. That's different.
Well, but I shared
If
one
you're tagged
eventually.
in it, people that aren't friends with other people can't see it.
Let me see. See, I shared.
Yeah.
I shared it on July
So
22nd.
Huh.
Huh. So anyhow,
I'll be
Mom,
good.
Mom asked if my name was Willie Butt Summit.
But
Like,
some,
I was like, yes, that's my name, Mom.
yes,
No. Was it Bustin' Nuts? Bustin' Nuts, yeah.
busting nuts or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
It's Greek.
I told Kenny he probably could have made a lot of money in the dunk tank.
Oh fuck yeah.
I would have went down there and probably blowed $50,
Yeah.
$100.
But you can't hold him down.
They didn't specify that.
Well, yeah, there was no rules. There was no rules
is there
in
something
this.
blocking you from throwing stuff at him?
Yeah, there was
Okay.
a cage around.
I got him. I ended up
Really?
throwing a ball and I did get him.
Yeah.
well,
You got to hit that thing pretty hard.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I think I
Have
don't
like
know.
a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. or
I
something
don't.
and knock
I
it
don't know.
down.
I think that needs to be tweaked a little
Adjusted.
bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a basic.
Well, Jake, I don't know if
design.
that's the same tank, but they had it at like Bible school or something last
Okay.
year, and he didn't want to go this year because I think he, it's like he hit the thing and it never would go down.
go down. Well, see, so Darcy and Aaron came with Finley, and Finley was, I guess, talking about this all week, like pretending she was on the phone talking to me, going, "I'm going to dunk you" and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So I'd heard about
Shit
that.
talking. That's good.
Oh yeah. Oh, that girl. That girl's going to be a pistol.
Yeah.
But she threw some at me, and then
Yeah.
I just, then Vicky told her, said, just go up there and press it. So then, so I think when Louie got there,
Yeah, they
were
told
still there.
him to.
Yeah,
Just go
she's
up
like,
there and dunk it,
Finley's like, just go up there and press it.
Just go up there and press the button. Just go press the button.
Before he threw any balls, I was like, oh, calm down there, Finley. Hold on.
And I was coming down the street and I was looking for the dunk tank. I was looking to find you, and then Stephanie, she was on the other side of the street. She's like, "Go dunk Dirk." I'm like, "That's what I brought him for."
Vicky, I guess, asked her if she was going to come over and dunk me. She goes, "No, I can do worse to him in his sleep." So I was like, "Oh, that's true." Okay.
I'll shit on his chest.
Shit right on his face. Like a good bitch.
I'd have to burn the bed.
Speaking of the Olympics,
Bury the wife. Bury the wife.
Yeah.
Speaking
I
of
don't
the
even give a
Olympics,
shit anymore.
Jesus.
I remember I was so excited we're going to start talking about the Olympics. when we
Yeah,
come
and
back.
you forgot all about it.
Yeah, I don't care now.
I was impressed
care
with
now.
that one woman swimmer. Jesus, how far ahead she was of second
Is-
place.
Is
I
that
didn't watch
Ledecky?
it.
What is it? Ledecky?
Yeah, something like that. It was in the freestyle.
She's like
or whatever.
the most winningest medals in swimming or something
Is
like
it?
that. I think, or female.
Well, probably the
Is
other
it still
ones, their
going?
balls
Or
probably
is
drug
it
them
over?
down.
No, I think it's
still
still going.
It's still
Yeah.
going.
I think it goes till-
I watched some of it, but
We're like
Does it
in
go till
third
next-
place for
Yeah.
golds.
Does
But
it go
we've got
next-
the most overall.
right.
Does it go into next week?
I'm not sure.
I know. I was watching.
I don't keep up
I
on
don't know what country he was from or whatever, but he was on that high thing spinning around and shit, and he did a flip and he come down and missed
Oh.
the bar. Man, he fucking went right on his
the
back.
ones where you flip
Yeah.
upside down and bounce
Yeah.
off the other
I don't
one.
know what you call those.
The one
but-
where they have the one bar like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was on
'Cause I
the
was
higher bar and he was flipping around there, and he did a flip in the air, come down, and he missed that damn thing right around on his back. I was
Son
like,
of a
oh
bitch.
fuck. It's like, son of a bitch, it had to hurt.
Thing is, that's not the first time he's done that.
No.
You don't get that
hundreds,
good.
thousands, millions of times he's fell off that damn thing. It's
Seemed like the
Man,
thing
it's
I was seeing
crazy.
today was that guy from Turkey with the air pistols.
Oh yeah, the shooting.
It's like everybody else was coming there with their earmuffs and
And
their
special
glasses.
Yeah.
He just fucking shows up with just earplugs and just
had his
both
hand
eyes open.
had his hand in his pocket, going boom, boom, boom.
he got a silver.
really.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still pictures of the guy.
Come show him how it's
crazy.
done, huh?
What was it? They're like everybody else calls this the Olympics. He just calls it Tuesday.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Go shoot.
I shoot in my sleep.
Let me see here if there's
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
pictures. That dude right there.
Oh, yeah.
He looked like he just came off the fucking street. He's wearing fucking...
Okay. I've been seeing that picture on Facebook, and they're
Yeah.
talking about like the new John Wick.
He
or
looks
something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck they're talking about.
He looks like some type of fucking bank branch manager. Or
Yeah,
some
right.
shit.
Yeah.
Everybody else will have like these
Yeah.
glasses where it's like got a patch on this
Right.
one eye, and then it's like
Yeah.
Like that.
That's almost like cheating.
yeah.
It's there, the world record is gone.
World record.
That's that. Oh, now there's all kinds of anime shit.
Jesus.
But that other Olympic shooter, is it a dude? I have to assume. Had those special glasses on. It looked kind of. Yeah. See, they all wear different types of glasses to help them.
Okay, the last thing I saw was something Tiffany or Stephanie shared.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that, but none of this other stuff. This other stuff showed up on my timeline.
Did you go to your feeds and look at friends?
No, I just open up Facebook and it shows me stuff.
No, you gotta go to.
You talking about the
feeds.
carnival? Not seeing that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it wasn't anything he had posted. It was just what it was tagged in, and
Okay.
it showed up on my
Yeah.
feed.
Well,
It
I,
didn't
like I
show
said, I
mine.
did share. The
Oh,
post,
did you share-
the
okay.
post of
Like right now,
I think I
Russ,
seen it.
Melinda's,
Yeah, I seen.
right
I
now
seen it.
Russ Brenner is in
Texas.
Lakeland Air Force Base.
Oh,
Where?
Lakeland Air Force Base.
Um,
Another friend posted something. Another friend posted. Another friend. Another friend. Another friend.
you have
Don't
to go
worry,
back
I
to,
don't
like,
ever
Another
post
friend. Another
anything.
friend. Another friend.
hey, I have been posting
Another
shit
friend?
for sale though.
Yeah, he's
friend.
been moving merchandise.
Fuck
Man.
yeah.
Friend.
I was over there fucking mowing the gas station.
Another friend.
One older gentleman pulled
Group
up on
I
a
follow.
moped, got off, and wrote down
Another
the
friend.
information. And then I saw Steve
friend.
Yeah.
come walking up.
Well, after I moved it into the yard,
Another
doorbell
friend.
rang. Somebody came up, wanted to know if I'd sold it because they
Another
seen
friend.
it out there. They was interested. The next day, Russ Haddock asked if I'd
Group I
sold it
follow.
because he was wanting it for the courthouse. I was
Another
like,
friend.
Oh, the mower.
yeah, because it had
Another
that bagger and shit.
Right.
Another friend.
So Jill told Russ, she said,
Another friend.
well, you might go say something to Steve because
Another
he
friend.
didn't really want the bagger. I told him, so you got to take it. That's part of the deal. I don't want that fucking
Right.
thing. So
Another
Who
friend.
bought it?
Steve Freeman.
Freeman.
Oh,
Another friend.
okay.
Yeah.
Because that's what he
Another
does.
friend.
On
Yeah,
his,
did it
to
show up
make
on my
extra money. His
friends
mower.
list?
Yeah, he
so.
was getting this
Another
to
friend.
mow some yard downtown. He's got a new zero
Another
turn
friend.
that he just bought.
Did he buy
But-
one?
But
Group I follow.
Well, he's been on oxygen and shit.
yeah, he said he's got COPD real
Yeah.
bad. I told him I hadn't seen him walking much this year. He said, well, it's been so damn hot and
Yeah.
COPD flared up. So
I've only seen like once or twice out walking.
yeah.
I've seen more in his truck with a trailer
What
with
the
a lawnmower
fuck?
on it.
Exactly.
Oh, must have came unhooked.
Hell yeah, I've sold my boat, sold the mower. I got rid of the air compressor that sit out there.
Yeah.
Sold a pond liner, sold the golf cart
Another
wheels. Man.
On
On a
Facebook
roll.
Marketplace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much bullshit do you have to deal with?
So far, I've had
To
really
sell
good
shit
luck with
on
that.
You're fine. I'm
Marketplace?
just pointing at your phone.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you get some people say, "Oh, what you gonna trade me for it?" No, I ain't trading you shit.
I got a 5-star
fucking
rating
price.
so far.
Oh, good.
Yeah. The lady came from Thomasboro to get the golf cart wheels. It's like an
Oh.
hour away.
Huh.
But she was in Hoopstead at the time. So she was coming down.
It's probably the rim job you gave her.
Hey, I got a 5-star rating out of it.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
you
right.
got to do stuff. For
Must have
rating.
done something right.
$40.
You gotta
is
go the
40
extra
bucks.
mile.
40
Yeah.
bucks is 40 bucks.
The problem is he didn't tell you she was 80.
That's okay.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't
It
matter.
was a little dusty.
Did you get her number? Oh,
Yeah, she's so old. Her phone number's 3.
3.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking about putting my PS4 on there for sale. I need to hook it up and do a factory reset on it. And I was
Right.
thinking about putting it on there for like $50.
Yeah, I got
So-
mine too. I don't.
Your golf cart. You
Yeah.
put different rims on it or different tires?
Yeah.
Both.
Oh,
Wheels
okay.
and tires, yeah.
Okay. So you had the
Oh,
original
it's a wonderful
stock.
day here
Okay.
at the fairway. We
Yep.
have a southern gentle breeze.
I saw
It's a
this golf
great
cart
day.
coming down the street one day, and I pull up there, and it's Toby. I was like, "Whose is that? Where'd you steal that from?" He goes, "Oh, Jill finally got her away, or something like that."
Tommy B's.
Yeah. No, I was holding off, and I kept telling her that's what the tracker was, but she hates that fucking tracker.
Yeah.
Really?
She hates it.
Why?
I think it's mostly because I like it.
Probably. It's something that
Brings
gets
you
your
joy.
attention.
She can't stand.
Well,
she
and
can't stand your
does-
happiness.
It brings the attention from you.
Well, and it's funny
or
because
from her.
everywhere I go, so went over and got ice cream, and one person was like, "Oh yeah, your tracker's looking nice. I think it's one of the better ones looking around." And I'm like, "Yeah, thanks." I'm like, "Did you hear that, Jill?" I'm like, they like the tracker. And then Tanya was there, and she's like, "Oh yeah, Aiden and Ryan love that thing." And then Fred, he was.
They don't
there.
really like it when it gets complimented.
No. And Tanya's like, they're cool, Jill. She's like, I just don't get it.
Maybe you just don't get it. Maybe you don't. I can't say what.
But so okay,
I'll show you my tracker fucking tattoo right now.
yeah, she doesn't like. Okay, so she doesn't like riding in Old Blue because it draws too much attention. She doesn't like the tracker, I think, because it gets maybe a little bit of attention, but it's just kind of like silly. But then she wants a fucking golf cart where you're even more exposed and
Yeah,
people
just
can see
wide
it
open.
and shit like
Isn't
that.
it kind of purplish bluish?
Yeah, it stands
goddamn
out.
clown car.
And you put rims on it.
Yeah.
And so it makes it stand out even more.
Yeah, but she's totally fine driving that fucking thing.
Oh.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Because she's a female that doesn't want to see her husband happy. She just wants to find reasons to be.
Now, do you like? Okay,
Make you
okay.
miserable.
Act like you like that golf cart a lot.
Well, I do. I fucking paid a lot for it. So.
Okay, act like this thing's awesome and everything. She might get jealous of it.
Yeah. Well,
And not
I
like
guess
it
I never
anymore.
thought about that. Then I could
Yeah.
probably sell it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's all about manipulation.
Make some money off of it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Oh, that is fucking insane. How much those are?
You know, the thing is, if you had told me 15, 20 years ago, when I think Tommy B's been open about that long, hasn't he?
Tommy B.
Probably 15 years. Yeah, maybe.
I would have never imagined every small town going hog wild over
Yeah.
Golf carts.
golf carts and stuff like they do here now. Now,
Yeah.
I understand the off-road vehicles that people take over. Like I saw Matt driving in his,
Yeah.
what are they, UTVs? I don't know if that's what that's categorized as.
RZR.
RZR. And it's a really nice looking RZR. But the golf carts just kind of, I will say he was very smart for opening that golf cart shop
Yeah.
because there's not another
Here,
one
bro.
around here nearby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not the brightest
Well,
golf
people
cart on
kind
the
of-
street or anything.
Yeah.
People emulate what they see other people doing,
Oh, yeah.
and that's what happened. Somebody started getting stuff like that, and another person was like, "Fuck that guy! I want to get one."
Well,
I mean, it is kind of nice, but it's like, I don't know.
for the price,
I've got more in that golf cart than I do in that tracker.
well, that's what I mean, for the price.
Yeah. It's insane.
But I also.
I can't take it on the highway.
Right.
No.
But I also get the fact that,
I mean, at least I can use mine around the yard a little bit.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, you could climb a hill and stuff.
when we were younger, we always
Well, yours
cruised
has
around
got
in
a
our
bed on
cars.
it. though.
Yeah,
Gas was
Yeah, it's
cheap.
got a little
yeah.
bed on it.
Yeah.
Now people want something that's just kind of leisurely and can just a soft, gentle, it's not a real rough ride and all that. And I get why people do it. And in fact, it's probably a good thing I don't have one because I'd probably be stopping at everybody's house that has alcohol. Because
Hey,
I
guys.
think that's what happens in Attica with a lot of them. Because I know down Brady Street, there's several people that have golf carts and they make rounds to each other's houses.
Well, I mean, it's their way of socializing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh, it's not been bad. I'm sure I should have probably done it sooner, but I don't know.
But it is outrageous what they cost.
Yeah. And I was telling Tony the other day, it's like the ones that are 20 years old, it's the same price as what they're wanting pretty
For
much
the
for
newer
that one.
ones.
That was a 19, but I was finding them that were 2001. They were wanting 5,000, 5,500, and it was lifted, back seat, wheels, tires, same thing.
I looked at golf carts, like the club cars that they have at Harrison's.
Yeah.
Because I always thought those were nice with the electrical, and they're electric. Those start out at $14,000.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, son of a bitch.
I know. Yeah. Those, if you get a brand new one, over like
The ones
Tommy
like they
B's,
use
they're
at-
at least, they're over 10,000.
I wouldn't give $14,000 for a car,
Yeah.
No, I know.
like a car I drive.
I know.
Eventually, I will. I'll have to give something for a car because I can't really keep piecing them together like I
No, because
usually do.
you're not going to be able to physically
Yeah.
fix them.
I don't have any friends that work on cars anymore that won't.
Well, it's
even
because
though
he's
it's
too busy cruising around in his golf cart.
even though it's
His favorite
it makes my aorta hurt when I work on
His
my
leisure.
vehicles.
He's all about
his
the leisure.
favorite
time now.
way to get around town now.
I told
Who are you guys talking about?
I told these guys that I have a brake sticking, and I said I was going to wait till it gets really hot before I try to guilt Toby into doing it, like last time with that snowplow.
Yeah.
We can get him a bumper sticker to put on it, and get you some flags to hang off of it. Like, I don't know. What manufacturer vehicle do you prefer? Do you have like one?
Get you some
I don't care. I've owned them
flags.
all. I don't really care.
I don't either. I got a Chevy. I got a
Yeah.
Dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've had
I got a
Dodge.
John
I was just
Deere.
thinking
I got
you
a
could-
Cub,
Got 'em all.
well,
Cub
I was saying
Cadet.
you get-
I got a
I
Kubota.
don't, I like
Chevy,
Chevys,
Dodge
but I
Ram,
don't give a shit.
fucking
If I get a car
flags,
that
something.
runs,
I
I'll
don't-
drive it.
What sports team do you like? You don't even like sports, do you?
No, not really.
See, so there's no. I guess we'll just get you.
He likes golf. He's got a golf cart.
I haven't even played that.
I know.
I was actually looking at that golf card,
Oh.
thinking, yeah, we need to do that again.
Yeah. Yeah, I've only played once this year.
I didn't
I
play
really
golf.
thought
Guys
I'd be
get a
playing more.
membership.
I actually do have a membership.
I do too.
As soon as I got
I've only
Sounds
used
like
it
you guys
once.
need to go golfing.
I've only used it one time.
Yeah.
Does it have your face on it?
No.
I can drive you guys around.
You can let
I
borrow it or something.
Fuck that. I can't
Rent
play
it out.
golf.
Rent it out to people.
Well, it's actually, this is the last year for it.
Yeah. And I heard the new golf pros not being liked very well. I've never met the guy.
Yeah, I've heard people bitching about
Couple things.
Yeah.
But
Wait.
it. I don't know.
There is a golf pro.
yeah.
Yeah. At the country club.
What does that like? The instructor that goes
Yeah,
around?
he-
telling
You can
people?
take lessons
You
from
take
him.
lessons
Or,
from him,
Okay.
or
Yeah.
he's the one that takes care of the scheduling for events and things like that.
Yeah.
Pretty much the golf course manager is what he is.
Okay.
Well, I think he'll even like work on your clubs and stuff like that and put grips on and all that kind of crap.
But see, the thing is, it's a property management group that operates it for them.
Yeah.
So this guy's probably hired by them, which is based out of Indianapolis.
yeah.
Because it's not like there's golf pros growing off the trees around here.
No?
There's a couple really good golfers. I'm not knocking them, but they're not pro, I don't think. I mean,
Right.
And pro means he's competed at a professional level.
yeah.
Does he have a good record?
I don't know. I don't check it. I never take a listen.
I reckon you have to hold a certain handicap in order to maintain that.
Probably.
I don't know.
But
These
the other
are all
one,
words
I
I don't
like the
know.
other one, Steve. He was.
Yeah.
I always got along with him. He was pretty good.
This is.
I figure I'll be handicapped in a few years.
Yeah, I got the plates. I can just bring my plates and show them.
Did you ever try and get yours?
I never did. I still got the scorecards in my car that
Yeah.
I've collected. And
I
I
wonder,
never,
do those expire after so long? I wonder.
I don't know.
One thing is you learn stuff on this podcast. At least I do.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
But they were
Now,
they're
it
having
may
that
not be
night golf outing.
Exactly.
I know.
accurate.
I heard
but-
about that.
It's not
But
accurate.
it used to be
But
you
we'll
play
point you in the
9
right direction if
during
you
the
want.
Right.
daylight,
Yeah.
and then you'd yeet,
Get you
and then go
interested.
out and
Yeah.
play back 9.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this year you're playing only like 6 holes or some shit like that,
Oh.
supposedly. Because you play, or not 6, I don't know how many it is, but it's not the full.
Huh.
You're only going to play like 3 holes after dark.
That fucking sucks.
That's what when Stephanie was telling me that. I didn't even know that. I looked at the picture of the flyer, and it doesn't say anything about how many holes. It just has times. So there's only like an hour and a half in the evening. So
Well, if you ever end up signing up for any of that shit, like if they do that backwards golf again, that was fun.
yeah,
Did you do that last year?
was it last year we did that?
It was 2 years ago
2
we
years
did
ago,
it.
I think.
But
They should call it the crisscross.
I think it was
Golf.
last year. Last year, I think it was.
I didn't do it
Crisscross
last
make
year.
you jump. The world record.
Jump.
last year.
Jump.
Then
Yeah.
the year
Yeah.
before last.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
because I didn't play golf hardly at all last year too.
I think I
Were
went
you playing
once.
with Eli? Does Eli still play it?
No, he was playing. He started out playing in the 13 and under summer league at the country club. Excuse me. Then he was playing on the school team. Well, then he decided he didn't want to play again last year, and so he just basically fell out of it. I asked him the other day. I said, "You ever want to go golfing? We can go golfing." He's like, "Eh." So.
Oh, that reminds me that you said you had a spare bag.
Yeah, I think it's up in the attic now.
Is it something you'd want to sell?
Yeah, I'll sell it.
Okay, because that bag that I've got Jill's clubs in is junk.
I mean,
the bottom
it
is just like disintegrated. So
it says I like steamy piles of shit on my face.
I don't give a shit what it says. It's not anything I would
And then it
throw.
says just do it.
I just needs to hold clubs, man.
Yeah, I think it's up in the attic. I'll have to get them out.
Does she play golf?
I bought them for a long time ago. We thought we'd loaned these out and lost them. Well, Rex had stuffed them up in the ceiling down in the basement and put the drop ceiling tiles back up. Never knew it was up there. He went to get up there because I'd asked him. I said, and he thought, well, no, we must have loaned them out and never got them back.
Right.
And he just happened to be moving shit last year and he found them. So,
yeah, remind me, text me, and I'll get it out.
It's no big deal. I mean, probably
Whenever
never use
Dirk
them,
mentions the attic in this garage, I think of like a magical place that keeps going forever with all kinds of treasure and trinkets in it.
I know everything's in the attic.
Yeah,
so
he
it's
always
like
says stuff's in the attic. I'm like,
always.
my God.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, how much shit you got up there? Fuck.
Man, are these rafters even fucking safe to be on?
I know, right? Well, see, that's how that garage over there used to be. Jeff used to put everything up on top of that garage, and then the goddamn fucking they started bowing down real bad
because he didn't have a weight
shit
limit.
out there. No, he threw everything up there. I was like, shit. I had to clean a bunch of shit out of there. When we cleaned the garage
Well,
out. So,
when we moved in, we had a bunch of trash in the attic in this garage that we had to get rid of. That was just left up there, and they asked us if we'd just get rid of it. I'm like, yeah. So. No, we got a plethora of crap up there, but our cellar's getting full now too because we're getting more and more Christmas decorations. We actually went and kind of organized it a couple weekends ago, and
Now, is it like shit you just need to pitch?
well,
Because there's a guy that I know that has a perfectly good dump trailer that he could take shit to a transfer station.
What would his
for a
name
fee.
be?
Well, I think he has a sign in my yard. It's,
it's a he's got a
FHI.
business.
FHI?
Yeah.
Really?
Flynn Home Improvement.
Huh.
Yeah.
Free plug.
Yep.
Check him out.
Flynn High.
But no, we've got boxes of clothes.
You're going to grin when you deal with Flynn.
You're gonna grin when you deal with Flynn.
Well, he was saying I think that's what he's kind of been doing with his dump trailer.
Really?
He hasn't really been getting quite the stone.
It seems like you make some
jobs.
decent money doing that.
Yeah, I think he's been
With
just
what he-
going and parking it. People's
Yeah.
filling it, and I don't remember how much you've seen charges. A couple $100 or something.
Well,
And he
they
takes
charge
it
up
and
there
dumps
by
it.
the ton, I think, or by weight.
Yeah, so
So-
it varies with him,
Yeah.
but
So he takes it up and dumps it.
yeah.
Okay, he just leaves it there and then.
He
Yeah,
does
he goes,
the he
picks
does
it
the
up
Vince
and-
McMahon part.
That's basically what's
He
his
does
name
the dumping.
too.
Yeah.
Big guy. What's his name? It's always
Big guy?
down at Mark's. Great big guy.
Oh,
Used to be a bus driver.
Big John Stud.
Yep, that's who it is.
Okay.
Yep. Sean
Sean, yeah,
Oh,
Arendelle.
Arendelle.
Do you
Yeah.
know what movie Big John Stud was in? Along with was
Debbie Does Dallas.
it Big? Yeah, Big John Stud. I think it was him. Yeah. Or was that Hacks?
Just sound like a porn name.
What movie?
Big John.
Harley Davidson Marble Man.
Ah, yeah,
Was he? Cool.
yeah.
He was married to the cute
Yeah.
bartender, or
Bartender
whatever,
lady.
waitress.
Yeah.
And he was like a big teddy bear.
Lula?
Something like that. Lulu.
Lulu or something he called
Yeah.
her. Because he kept saying Lulu's going to be pissed.
I don't think that was the right wrestler.
Well, it might,
I'm gonna have to look it up.
I don't think it was Hacksaw
Look it up.
Jim Duggan.
No,
Dugan.
it wasn't. It was a rotund man.
It was Big John Stud.
What's it called? Something in the Marlboro
Harley
Man?
Davidson.
Harley Davidson
and the
and the
Marlboro,
Marlboro Man.
Mickey Rourke and Don Johnson.
That's right.
That's a long title.
You ever seen that one?
It was from the 90s.
I want to say I've seen bits and pieces.
It's a good
That's
movie.
a good movie.
But, I mean, I know I've heard of it a bunch, but
Yeah.
I've never watched it.
It
all the
had,
way.
gosh darn it.
First time I ever saw crystal meth.
Yeah, that was the only. I thought it was made up.
Blue, yeah.
I thought it was made up the way they were
Yeah.
talking about because it was like futuristic. Also,
Yeah, yeah.
Who's
Well,
this?
it was like Breaking Bad meth. You know what I mean?
Did you see they're coming out with the Walter
Older
White
woman
spin-off?
on the right.
Oh, really?
What is it?
What's it called?
It's Mickey
Well,
Rourke.
it might be Walter White. I don't know.
I said, who's
But
this
it's-
older
it's
woman? It's Mickey
after
Rourke.
he was
Yeah, he
picked
doesn't
up
look too good.
and went to the
he
hospital
went kind of
and
the Jan Michael
sent to
Vincent.
jail.
Motherfucker, it is big giant
At least
stud.
I've seen it come up the other day.
Huh. I watched all that again a while back.
Heavier than
Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
I love that show.
I'm sorry, Bill and I were.
it's called Heisenberg.
Heisenberg.
What's he going to do?
They're having a
Spin-off
Heisenberg
of-
sequel.
How are they doing that?
Well, because I mean, it didn't show him dying.
No, but I
was-
think they pretty much came out and said that that's what happened.
No, they're pretty much, I think,
Oh,
saying
really?
that he went to the hospital, they cured him, and then he went to jail.
cured him of cancer.
Well, see,
Well,
wasn't he in remission?
shot.
From,
Well,
he
maybe
was
it-
shot.
Yeah, he
there
got
at the
shot
end.
at the
Well,
end.
Maybe they shot the cancer
No,
off.
because
Yeah.
when he was at the.
You know,
Yeah,
Spoilers,
lead
if
is the cure
anybody's-
for cancer.
If anybody listening has not watched Breaking Bad,
Fuck them, they've had
Yes.
enough time.
Yeah.
do not listen to this.
They've had enough time.
But when he was at the cabin, he was doing chemo because the guy showed up with the
Oh, that's
stuff.
right. Yeah,
and he was doing
that's
some
right.
therapy, and then did that, and then he got enough strength to
Yep.
because. Like at the end of an episode, he'd be sitting there at the coffee shop in a city, and,
Right.
and have different plates.
Yeah.
And you're like, where? How in the hell did he get to this point?
Well, he was.
And then it would go back in the next
yeah.
episode and show you how he.
Well, the whole birthday thing, wasn't it, with the pancakes or something? Or
yeah,
yeah, you get so many pancakes for his birthday or something. I don't
Yeah.
know, something.
And he had that gun in the trunk of the car.
Right.
But yeah, that's one of those shows that
Maybe it's
when it
bullshit.
ended, it could have went on another 2 or 3 seasons.
Oh yeah,
Easily.
easy. Yeah.
did you guys ever watch El Camino?
Yeah.
Yep.
I never
I did.
watched it.
It was all right.
Yeah.
It kind of it
I never thought I'd like Breaking Bad. I thought I don't want to watch a show about drugs.
Oh, I
But
know.
it was
Got so fucking
so
hooked
good.
into that.
It was so good.
I've watched that whole thing 3 times.
Yeah, I
you
have
really?
to.
Yes.
the darkest point. Like when I realized he really he was no longer Walter.
Yeah.
Was when he let that girl fucking die.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, choked to
Yeah.
death on
Because he
her
started
vomit.
to, and he
Yeah.
stopped, and you just
He
saw
was
this
just
like
like-
look of relief
Yeah.
and everything. Like, oh my god, it's so simple.
Yeah.
Was that before or after he poisoned her kid?
That was a different girl.
That was a different girl.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
This was Jesse's girlfriend.
She was a
and
drug.
She was
in drugs,
clean,
too.
and then he got her back into
Whose kid
drugs.
did he
and-
poison?
yeah,
It was
That
the one that he
That was the other woman
towards
he was
the end
seeing.
of the series.
Yeah.
And she died.
Huh?
She got killed
Yeah.
Yeah.
with bullets with that fucking creepy ginger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
shot her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy that took over the
Yeah. The one that was
that had him.
on the train
Yes.
killed the kid.
But at
like-
the end, he's the one that had Jesse
Yeah.
all tied up in the building and
Yeah, had him down in
making him
Meth.
make meth. Yeah.
Maybe it's bullshit.
Oh, is it?
I was gonna say.
I'm kind
I,
of.
see, I think they should have
When
got
it
rid
came
of
up,
Jesse.
it's like, man, they've done a good job on the.
I never finished.
They're really good with AI and shit
Never
making.
finished.
I know.
Better
fake
Call
stuff.
Saul.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Well,
say
see,
it was
I didn't
fake.
either.
See, I
I think
never
there's 2
finished.
seasons I need to watch.
Yeah, I haven't
Better
finished
Call
Better
Saul.
Call
See,
Saul.
Ends pretty good.
Oh,
I
yeah, I
like-
liked it. Yeah.
I liked it. It was a slow build,
Yeah.
But to see, it was more that seeing the dry cleaners built,
Yeah.
not the dry cleaners itself,
Yeah.
but the down below and all that,
Yeah.
and then seeing what Mike had to do
Yeah.
with the
I
foreman.
hated it when he died.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you know what? That was
He was a character you just really didn't know how dark he was.
I know.
Mike?
like
Mike.
like there was something about
Like
his
his
past when he was a cop that got him kicked off, and you never really heard
Yeah.
Or I never caught at
exactly
least
what it was.
what it
yeah.
was that caused. Some of it had something to do with like getting paid off or something, I think, and getting busted for that. It's
Right.
kind of what they alluded to a
Kind
little
of
bit.
dirty cop.
Yeah, but
Guys, ready to end this? We're almost 2 hours.
Sure.
Yeah, probably should.
Absolutely. We're just sitting here.
the one
just-
listener's probably going to check out about half hour in.
Oh,
anyway.
yeah. Anyway.
Nah,
yeah.
he'll listen.
So anyway, well,
Fuck him if he don't.
it was a good evening. I mean, we rambled on for 2
Remember
hours.
that night I woke up like real early and put that podcast out, and then he rode somewhere with him and listened
Yeah.
to it the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I didn't even know it was going to happen. You were like, you son of a bitch, you set me up.
yeah. I don't. Yeah. What was I doing?
I woke up at 3 in the morning.
Oh, were you mouthing off about TJ on the podcast?
Probably.
And then he was riding with him the next day.
Yeah. I don't remember. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Did you ever just look over at you with murderous intent?
Toby was probably just sitting there waiting for, okay, where did I say that at? Is it after this? Yeah, it's after this. How much time? Because honestly, I lose track of what we've talked about.
Oh, absolutely.
Because we bounce around so much. We're like ADD.
Well, at halftime, me and Bill are talking, and you two are talking, and it's like it's a big jumble of bullshit.
Bill and I were just talking earlier about Big John Studd, and you guys had talked about the Walter White stuff.
Right.
So,
we're kind of scatterbrained.
So, not next week, but the week after.
Yep.
Right?
Every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
All right, everybody have a good weekend. Everybody that's going back to school, have a good, safe school year.
Good luck, kids.
And good luck.